right, it's a Talk That Rocks, the new 105.3 FM Talk. J.V. Ryan is here. Eddie Boyd, Dan O'Malley's on the phones. Where's Brainchild?
He's running around. Crazy. Last minute stuff.
What?
There he is.
What's the matter with you?
Nothing's going right today.
What's wrong? Just screw something up?
No.
Are we going to have to break out the Rocket sport coat?
I hope not.
Okay. All right, so do I have it right? Jonathan's not doing traffic today?
That's correct.
News to me.
Sick?
Bob said they really just couldn't find him. So don't know what's going on. So I've worked out a replacement.
I can do it.
Yeah, JD. Nah.
I'll do it.
Nah,
I think you'll like the replacement.
all right, who is it? Should I be surprised?
Yes.
Is it going to piss me off?
I don't think so. I think it'll make you, I think you'll like it.
All right. I wonder what's up with Jonathan.
If we get Dick Siegel to come back from retirement.
He didn't retire. He's working for that crap bag country station out in Weatherford, isn't it?
Retirement.
Yeah. All right. We got anything we need to get handled before we start? Because I got nothing. I'm sick. I'm ready to go home.
No.
I am.
I know. I believe you. We have extra vacation days. You want to take Friday off or something, really?
We got vacation extra?
I think we have some still left over.
I didn't know that.
We don't have to take them until April. Remember, that's when our contract starts.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll be all right.
Okay.
We may have to just start news first, though.
Okay. Good audio.
Did you guys ever figure out who that was at the Penthouse Club last night? The guy that got out of the limo that was stoned?
Stoned, drunk, and bugged.
What was his name, though?
Jean-Paul Gaultier. I think he's a designer.
I don't know. He just got it. As we're going into the Penthouse thing, this guy, limo pulls up, which I couldn't care less because I'm in a Batmobile.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Limo pulls up. They sit there for a few seconds and looked like something straight out of Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Door opens, smoke piles out. A couple of guys come out.
They were mildly intoxicated.
They weren't intoxicated. That didn't look like alcohol-induced. In my opinion,
yes,
someone was narcotized. But I don't know for sure.
Can't prove it.
And then this Jean-Paul Van Damme gets out.
He's some designer guy.
Tall, thin guy, thin face, dark hair, stumbling his ass off.
Couldn't even stand up.
Why even bother? Yeah, he didn't even remember they were there last night. What's the point?
Yeah.
Take him to his hotel room and tell him he's at the Penthouse Club.
Yeah, he was standing outside of the Penthouse going, "Hey, this is the biggest Denny's I've ever seen."
Yeah. And you think, surely they're going to just roll him back in that car and take him away.
He couldn't walk. Why would you want to go anywhere? And you're right. What are you going to remember? Was I that bad at Loverboy?
No. Somebody had to walk him, put their arms under his underarms and walk him into the club. It's unbelievable.
Is the car okay, Eddie?
He said perfectly normal. That it should run 210 tops.
A 460?
Yeah. He said he goes, I'll double check. He goes, but that's perfectly normal. Every one of them that I've ever seen's done that. Okay.
Because I drove the Batmobile in today.
Mm-hmm.
And Mark worked on it, replaced the radiator and everything else. Last night it was running a lot cooler, but then again it was cooler last night.
Mm-hmm.
Today coming in on the freeway, it runs about 210. I've never had an engine that big, so I don't know what it's supposed to run. Who'd you check with? Alex over at
ProCare, yeah.
ProCare? Oh, hang on. Yeah, Wade?
Yeah, I know who Jean-Paul Gaultier is.
Okay. Thank you. Did anybody ever see him in the club?
Yes, they walked him in. Held him up, walked him in.
You still there, Wade?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
He is a cologne manufacturer. Manufactures cologne. A lot of young guys wear it.
You have any idea why he was in town?
I have no idea. Probably because he can be.
What does he look like? Do you know?
No, I have no idea.
All right. Okay,
No.
thanks.
All right, no problem.
I've never seen anybody in public that stoned.
Ever. And still calm.
I've seen some drunk guys. Drunkest guy I ever saw in public when I was in the lockup in Tarrant County, and they were checking him in, and they were beating the snot out of him. I mean, they had him in all different directions. He looked like a Stretch Armstrong.
Well, he took a swing at him, didn't he?
I don't know that he took a swing. He wouldn't, he was resisting.
Okay. Good enough.
And there were already 2 cops standing there as they're checking him in.
Right.
And then he starts doing something, and one of them hits him in the small of his knee.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so you immediately buckle.
Right.
And he starts fighting, and then the next thing you know, all the cops are on him. And he's still fighting. And I'm still thinking, dude, this was worth getting arrested. I wonder what else I'm going to see tonight. Because as soon as I walked in when they locked me up, I cold-cocked some guy standing in there.
No, you didn't.
So he knew I was the hammer of C Block.
You did not.
That's what I did.
No.
You walk in and just the first guy there.
Yeah.
Hey, you got to... You go in, you just knock out the biggest guy, and they know at that point... I'm the hammer of C Block.
Pardon me if I don't believe that.
That's what happened. Learned that in the military.
Okay. Okay.
All right, so Alex is sure that's about the right temp.
Yeah, like I said, he's going to go through and double check, but he was extremely sure about it when I told him what the temperature was. He goes, "Oh, that's great." So,
well, but 212's boiling.
I don't know. He said that it's different because you're mixing it. You're not just running straight water. You're running antifreeze and stuff. So
okay, so the boiling point is dropped
higher. Yeah.
Plus it's pressurized, isn't it? That's
no, not on the old cars. The new cars are pressurized, right? I mean, to where like if you blow out coolant, it sucks it back in later because it's all
it stays in a little reservoir.
This Lincoln doesn't do that.
It just has a drip hose.
Yeah.
If
it overheats, it just shoots crap out the bottom. Very impressive when you drive the Batmobile.
Pull up and it takes a whiz.
Yeah.
So she stopped.
Don't worry about it. There's some bat fish. That's all right. This was marking his territory.
It was last night.
I was driving around last night. Cop going down side street. Goes by, waves. My light. His red light. We pull over. Obviously, I had passed a cop earlier and didn't notice it. Mm-hmm. He had sent out, you know how cops can send text messages back and forth on their own computer screens?
Computers, yeah.
He asked for a break because he thought he saw the Batmobile go by and he must be too tired. So at that point, they knew it was me and they started looking for me.
That's fine. Oh, you'll have many a story.
Yes, Jenna?
Hey, I was going to tell you that guy that you saw last night, was he real muscular?
No. Tall, thin, skinny guy, dark hair, really thin in the face.
Is that designer? He's kind of buff, but he's famous for Madonna's pointy bras. He designed the blonde ambition. I know you don't care.
No, this guy wasn't. This guy looked like String Bean from Hee Haw.
Mm-hmm. I don't think that's him. So, anyway, I'm glad you got your car.
Thank
you. It sounds
you.
really awesome.
Yes,
thanks.
Bye. Bye. Oh, and I pull into the Batmobile. James, who don't ever talk to me, he comes up, he goes, "Nice car. Give me the keys." I went, "Not a chance." He goes, "You serious?" I went, "Yeah, I'm serious. Not a chance."
You want to go drive it?
Yes.
You need to have them make an announcement. Not only can no one drive it, but nobody can sit in it while we're in here. Make them make a PA.
Is anybody sitting in it?
They've already asked to sit in it.
Who did?
One of the salespeople that was standing upstairs.
Are you serious?
Can I sit in it? I went, no.
Swear to God.
Swear to God. You were already in here when I went out.
Eddie, would you go check?
Just have them make an announcement in the building. Don't touch it. Don't sit in it.
Yeah. You can do it when I get off. Or I'll go out and pull them out of the car like I pulled you out.
By the hair, I know.
They seriously did?
Yes. One of the chicks was standing up on the ledge.
Which one?
It's one of the ones I don't know.
Oh. Probably one of the ones that's never talked to me.
Probably.
Good. No.
That's what I said.
All right. You ready to start?
Yeah.
Okay. Do I want to know who's going to do traffic?
No, let it be a surprise.
Okay. Just as long as you know the ramifications.
I understand the ramifications.
All right. All right, 322, J.D. Ryan's on the new 105.3 FM Talk with News.
Your Ross News is brought to us by Service King Collision Repair Center. Eddie Boyd out there all this week collecting coats. The Service King Winter Coat Drive. Everybody that brings up a coat, windbreaker, mittens, jackets, that kind of stuff, can receive passes for the huge Penthouse Key Club Holiday Ball happening this Saturday at the Hotel Intercontinental, hosted by Vince Neal. We'll also be out there with Russ Martin, and just a good old time. That'll be Saturday. So see him tomorrow at 3060 West Highway I-20 in Grand Prairie.
You can't make it.
I'm sorry. I was trying.
You're close.
I gave it a shot.
I know it.
Birthdays today. Let's see. December 17th, Mike Mills of REM is 44. Bill Pullman's 49. Eugene Levy is 56. And Bob Guccione, if speaking of Penthouse, is 72. State Republican leader Trent Lott gave a 30-minute interview to BET, Black Entertainment Television, last night. He said, quote, I accept the fact that I made a terrible mistake, used horrible words, and caused hurt. The senator also denied he was a racist.
I'd just like to apologize, if I can, to all the darkies. Is that what they're called?
No, sir.
I'd like to apologize to the coloreds.
No.
Do they enjoy that?
No, not really.
What do they like to be called?
African Americans and their blacks.
Well, that's redundant. A black darky. Why would they want to be called that?
They don't like to be called darky at all.
I think my comments were taken out of context.
I don't think so.
By the way, you want to hear a funny Flintstones joke?
No, not really.
Makes me laugh every time I tell it.
No, that's all right.
You sure?
Yeah, it was sort of, we're fine on that.
You change your mind. I'll be right over here. Thank you.
Thank you. Former General Manager Jerry Jones bases staff decisions on how much progress the Cowboys make in their finish. It is maybe time for Coach Dave Campos to start packing. Good teams improve during the season and reach a crescendo during the final months. Campos' 3-season tenure continues to be marked by teams that play worse as the season progresses. Under Campo, the Cowboys are 2-8 during the final month of the season. Even Randy Galloway last night said to Campos' face on the radio, he goes,
"Hey, Campo."
That's it.
Damn.
Yeah. No, he didn't say that.
All right, let me tell you that. You realize you're going to be sucking at the bus station for next week, don't you? Don't you?
No, I don't believe there is.
Yeah, I think so. Why don't you just start right now?
I don't
If you're embarrassed, I'll just cut a hole through the console and stick it on through. Have some.
No. Thank you. No.
By the way, get me some ice. And my drink's starting to melt.
He did to his face, said, you know he's going to fire you over Sunday, don't you? Well,
really?
And Dave goes, well, I don't really think, he's going to, Dave, I don't want to see you fired, but he's going to fire you. It's pretty brutal.
Wow, what an astute sportscaster that Randy Galloway is.
It's taking years and years.
You knew they were going to dump his ass early in the season. I don't care if they'd won every game from here on out. Because if they had, it'd have been a fluke.
Yeah. Sunday was just... Anyway. Okay, an attorney for a man acquitted of trying to murder a priest who allegedly abused him has reached a deal today that could keep him out of prison for handgun violations. They basically let him off the attempted murder charge. This priest abused him as a kid. Later in life...
He went and shot him.
Perfect. They let him off.
Good.
It's still attempted murder.
So what? He abused him as a kid.
I know.
Hold on a second. Anybody in my car?
No, there's a crowd gathered around it, but nobody was touching it. They wanted you to come out during a break and start it up and do the flamethrower.
But everybody understands not to sit in it.
Oh, absolutely. And Bob made an announcement through the whole building.
Good.
Okay.
I mean, you wouldn't hop in somebody else's car.
Yeah, you're right.
And mine's the last one you want to get in.
That's true.
Because seriously, I'll you up.
I know that.
Go ahead.
Under the arrangement, Dante Stokes would serve 18 months of house arrest and be on probation for 3 years. Judge announced the deal the day after the former altar boy was acquitted of attempted murder, reckless endangerment, and assault, but convicted on 3 gun charges. Stokes accused the Reverend Maurice Blackwell of sexually abusing him as a child.
I think that's cool they let him go.
By the letter of the law, they shouldn't have, but the jury obviously weighed emotion into it.
Did he kill him?
No.
Then the guy got off lucky.
I guess.
He got to molest a kid and didn't die. Because really, that should be the penalty. If you molest a kid, you really should get the death penalty. You rape somebody, you should get the death penalty. So he got off lucky.
No way. Freaky story, though.
Mm-hmm.
When the guy admits to shooting somebody and then gets off.
It's perfect. Yes, sometimes there is justice.
I guess.
Go ahead.
A herd of wild elephants driven berserk by country liquor trampled to death 6 people, among them 4 children, during a rampage in India.
What is country liquor?
It's apparently it's like white lightning that they make out in the country.
And the elephants got a hold of it?
Yes. Elephants, after consuming huge quantities of country-made liquor, went berserk. Experts say.
You know what? Go back and just make this monkeys.
Okay.
If you would.
Starting over.
Yeah.
A herd of wild monkeys driven berserk by country liquor trampled to death 6 people, among them 4 children, during a rampage in India. The monkeys, after consuming huge quantities of country-made liquor, went berserk. Experts say hundreds of wild monkeys in search of food regularly emerge from the forest. Forest officials said wild monkeys have killed at least 200 people, and angry villagers have killed more than 100 monkeys in the last couple of years.
See if you can work monkeys into at least one story a day.
A day?
Something like that.
All right. I could have done that with a cowboy story. A teenager died while practicing what police say was a stunt he and a friend had seen in the movie Jackass. Stephen Paul Ruin was ejected from the top of a friend's car after he jumped onto the hood. When the driver hit the brakes, Ruin hit the pavement and then got run over and drug a while. The film, by the way...
Did he die?
Yes. Good. Was rated R for dangerous, sometimes extremely crude stunts, language, and nudity. That's, I think, the second kid that's died of that. NBC working on a new version of Chips. This time out, it's being set in San Francisco. The original series, as anybody who's cool knows, was set in L.A. The director, Doug Liman, says, quote, "At the end of the day, it's still about guys who ride extremely fast motorcycles for a living. The goal is to find one way to honor the quiet heroes of the California Highway Patrol without getting heavy-handed." So that will be out soon.
Is Estrada going to be in it?
No, those guys aren't going to be in it.
Or Larry Wilcox?
Well, they're certainly not going to star. It'd be kind of cool if they got little parts in it somehow, but... maybe they'd be sergeants or something.
God, every time we've had Estrada on the show, you just want to go back and think about what was going on with him in the 70s, the late 70s. Disco is big. He's on the top-rated TV show. He's playing a cop, a motorcycle cop. He's a good-looking guy.
I know. But you have a Batmobile.
Screw him.
There you go. Cut number 3 here in the audio. The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers, opens in theaters tomorrow. Elijah Wood says Lord of the Rings films have the potential to be considered classics.
I can understand how they could become classics because they're unbelievable. I mean, they're beautiful, incredible films that not only entertain but have really great, profound messages and really take you somewhere. More than fantasy films have in quite a long time.
Okay, the next cut number 4 is actually a scene from Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers.
This looks strangely familiar.
Because we've been here before. We're going in circles.
What is that horrid stink? I wonder if there's a nasty bug nearby. Can you smell it?
Yes. I can smell it. We're not alone.
That'll be in theaters tomorrow. Minority Report is out on DVD today. Cut number 5, Tom Cruise on his character's looks in a Minority Report.
Actually, you know what? In the picture also, I wear brown contacts. I lose my eyes halfway through the film. So I have someone else's eyes in the picture, and at the end of the film, when you're captured at a particular stage where I get my head shaved, and I actually liked my head shaved. It was perfect for summer, and it was very comfortable. I don't know what people are complaining about with their head shaved. You know, I liked it.
All right, let's go on to cut number 7. The other was a scene from the movie, but it was all Tom Cruise I can stand. Number 7 is Phyllis George has written a motivational book called Never Say Never. It's in stores now about her being Miss America and going on to be a sportscaster. Cut number 7, Phyllis George remembers being told she could never become Miss America.
They said, you'll never be Miss America. You're a bouncy-ass piano player. But it wasn't a lot of people. It was one man. But it only takes one person to motivate you and use that doubt as your motivation. He did. He said, she'll never win Miss America. She's just a bouncy-ass piano player. When I was a classical pianist for 14 years, but I decided to play a popular medley of Raindrops and Promises, Promises, for those of you that maybe recall back to that year, 1971. And I sold it. You know what I mean? I enjoyed it. I got into it.
Here it is. Thought her book's out called Never Say Never. There it is.
Did she just say she sold?
She sold it.
Raindrops.
Yes. She got into it.
She should stick to selling marinated chicken. She the one with that?
Yeah, I think yeah.
Go ahead.
All right. News and information brought to us by the Penthouse Key Club. I'll be out there tonight from 8 until 10. Get your passage to the Holiday Ball. I'm J.D. Ryan on the Talk That Rocks Texas, the new 105.3 FM Talk.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
All right, let's see who you got for traffic. 3:39, check on traffic. Who is this?
Hey, this is Sweet Sergeant Steven. Hi.
Is this Big Gay Steven?
Yes.
Excuse me just a second, BG. That's the best replacement you could get?
Well, he does traffic in the morning, so, you know.
Here?
Yeah, for Wild.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Are you ready for your traffic?
Yeah. You got to back up?
No, I'm not backed up. You ready?
Yeah. Obviously, you're not in white lightning.
In both directions, Highway 360.
Probably in a white pool of...
No. Now?
Hey, I was checking out your Batmobile.
Yeah, don't be touching it.
Very nice.
Thank you.
I'll be Robin.
Oh, no. Damn.
What size coat do you wear, Trey?
In both directions, Highway 360 at East Division Street, there's an accident involving a train derailment. Shut down northbound at Abrams, southbound at Randall Mill. Northbound delayed from 303, southbound from Brown Boulevard. Estimated time of opening, 5-ish. Eastbound Eastbound I-635 at Coyton Road, disabled truck, traffic backed up to Preston Road. Westbound Highway 121 at Independence Parkway, there's an accident there. Abrams Road at Lakeshore Drive, there's an accident. This is Sweet Sergeant Steven from the Fitz radio program from Wild FM.
Does he have a sponsor?
I don't know. I don't have that information. I'll get it.
All right, let's pull our heads out of our asses and get the sponsorships. We knew this had to be done, right?
Yes.
Okay, where's the sponsorship? That's the only reason we're doing traffic, because it's paid for. Where is it?
I don't know.
Why don't you know? Get the coat. It's Rocket Coat Day. You're wearing the Rocket Coat. That's 2. I forget what the first one is, but Big Gay Steven, that's it right there.
Yeah.
Big Gay Steven, and you don't know what the traffic sponsorship is. That's 2. If you hit 3... All day you knew there was going to traffic sponsorship. Come on, it's 2. One more. Weather.
Here we go. 53 for the overnight low. It's going to be a little windy, partly cloudy tomorrow. Warm again. Unbelievable. Almost 70 degrees. We're at 68 currently at the Talk That Rocks Texas, the new 105.3 FM Talk.
Thank you for going to get that, Eddie. Glad Eddie's on top of it. Eddie's going to go get it. He's going to find out what the traffic sponsorship is. You stand right there, Trey. What do you wear, 42 regular?
44.
Well, then the coat will be a little tight. Probably stretch from the heat. By the way, did you get any information on the little Atkinson girl that was locked in the closet?
I can get no definitive information. I am working on it.
Nobody will tell us where we can send Christmas gift certificates?
I've gotten a couple of conflicting stories from different people, and I will have something soon.
Mm-hmm. That's 2.5.
Oh, no.
JD, have you seen the rocket coat?
I have. Yes.
I don't think it's going to lift him up off the ground. But it's damn sure going to look like it.
It's going to be
when it's going off.
Yeah. Eddie's done a wonderful job.
Rocket coat. Maybe it'll help when we're lighting it. You just hold your arm straight up like this. Give it a little jump. Probably the last jump will shoot you in the air. Yes, David?
I thought all the fireworks were taken away from y'all by Bob.
No, I said to stop using them.
Ah.
They didn't take them away.
But you're going to use them, right? You're not.
No.
Someone else is. Good deal.
Bob's not here.
You guys are smart.
Technically, he's sitting in the building, too. This will be the parking lot.
But you can let someone else do it, not you.
Yes, thank you, David.
Said you
I don't need loopholes, David. I got this handled. Thank you. All right, so swear to me, at Loverboy, I didn't look as bad as that guy that got out of the limo last night.
Not even close. I would have dragged you off stage if you were that bad.
I still don't get it. Why would you want to go anywhere absolutely blitzed out of your mind? Because you know they had to tell him, here's where we are. Probably even inside when he's getting a lap dance. You're getting a lap dance.
Out.
Is my Rudy Tooty almost here? No, this isn't Denny's. Okay. What about my cheese splints?
Came out of IHOP. Came out of the car, took 2 steps and fell into the other guy's
I don't even
arm.
think he got that far. Because anytime you see a limo open up, you want to see who's in it. The first guy that came out, he kind of looked familiar, but I didn't know who he was. Short, fat-faced guy.
Yeah. Did they all have a little British accent, or was that mine? Ears.
I don't know. I didn't hear anybody talk, really. I was just watching the tall, thin guy stumble around. What'd you say his name was? And how do you know this is his name?
They said it last night as if it was important. It was Jean-Paul. I thought they said Goyer or something like that, but I was watching him stumble around too, so I didn't catch all of it.
Why don't you go call the penthouse and find out who that was?
Okay.
I'm curious. They'll tell us. They love us, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
What time are you out there tonight?
8 to 10. You coming out?
I'll make them by again. Cool. Yes, Robert.
Hi, Russ.
Yes.
Batmobile looks good.
Thank you.
Hey, did you guys get rid of Jonathan?
I don't know where he is.
I remember yesterday going home, he was saying something about you guys whispering something in his ear, and he got real mad. And then when you went to call him on the next traffic call, he never answered.
I don't know.
I just was making sure he didn't crash or nothing.
No, that'd been in the news.
Yeah.
I like the Humvees that wrecked on 360. That train derailment.
Yeah, I saw that.
I could probably get a real cheap Hummer right now.
Oh, was that what was on the train?
Yeah, it was full
bunch of GM
Humvees.
product?
Brand new Humvees.
Yeah, right there by the GM plant.
Yeah.
Did they ever write that trailer up?
I don't know. I've been checking it out on the text.cam. I'm not sure.
Big A Steven just said should be cleared by 5.
5-ish.
Ish.
Dang.
All right.
Find a different route home, guys.
All right. Thanks, Robert.
Bye.
You would say something to me if I got that bad in public.
Oh, yeah. Somebody would be up there spotting you, because you would have fallen off the stage and killed yourself. They were spotting him. They held him around the waist to walk him in. He wasn't on his own.
And he wasn't drunk.
I don't believe so, but I can't.
By what I could tell by looking at him?
Yes.
He just had a different look in his face than drunk. In fact, all of them did. And the fact that the door flew open and smoke comes flying out.
Yeah, it didn't smell like cigars.
You know what? I didn't smell pot, though. Did you notice that? Yeah. Because as close as we were standing, when that door came open, if it was pot, we'd have got a woof.
That's true.
What else can you smoke? Can you smoke crack?
Mm-hmm.
How do you smoke that?
I don't know. I don't know. Crack pipe, that's how you do it. Seen that on Fox, a little glass pipe on Cops.
And you put the crack in it?
You put a little rock of crack in it, and then you light the glass in it, and you suck in on it.
It's funny how you'd know that.
I've seen it on Cops. I just told you.
They don't show you how to smoke crack on Cops.
They show the little pipes. They pull them out of people's pockets and put them on the trunk.
Very strange.
Yeah, like I really do crack.
Hello?
Hey, Russ?
Yes, crackhead.
I was just going to let y'all know, or let Trey know, that little girl, the Atkinson girl.
Yeah.
She does live, it's a little community called Jackson that's in between. It's just south of Canton is where she lives.
See, I'd heard that before. I thought we had it all nailed down to where somebody goes, okay, we get a hold of the family and you can send. Here's what I thought we would do. Thanks for calling. Here's what I thought we could do is instead of buying gifts for each other, because I know you're going to screw me and give me a gift certificate anyway.
No, I'm not either. I'll get you a very nice gift this year. A very, very nice gift. Very special.
How much?
What? How rude.
Yeah.
How much?
Hold up fingers.
That is rude.
Yeah, no.
You want me to really tell you?
Yes.
That many hundred.
Oh, it is not. Swear.
Swear.
Where'd you get that money?
I have parents' money.
Really, this many?
Yes.
Swear.
Swear. It's one of a kind. You won't find it anywhere else.
What is it?
I'm not telling you.
Give me a hint.
No.
$600.
Shut up. Yes.
I didn't spend that much on you for your birthday.
That's what the guy wants for this.
What is it?
I can't tell you. I'm not telling you until I give it to you.
What color is it?
Multi. Quit it. You'll get it soon enough.
I want to know now.
You can't.
Nobody's ever spent $6 on me before.
It's been a very good year. It's been a very special year for all of us, and this is...
The ride's over, isn't it?
Celebratory. Yay, over. Keep your damn arms and legs inside the car. It's just starting. We're just going up the hill.
I got a feeling it's over.
Now, please.
What is it?
I'm not telling you.
Does it go with the car?
There could be some relationship to the car. It doesn't go on the car or anything, no.
Is it associated with the Batmobile?
Potentially, yes.
Potentially. Was that traffic sponsorship?
Yes, sir.
Which one did we miss?
These three are billboard only, and then this one.
I don't know what that means. Which is the one that JD needs to read right now?
This right here, and just these three: Nextel, Racetrack, Circuit City, and the middle one.
All right. Which one does JD read right now?
That one.
Just give it to me, huh? Oh,
he said the middle one.
Okay. Air 33% Monday. Oh, that's the information. Kohl's one-day sale is this Wednesday only from 7 a.m. to midnight. Save on great gifts store-wide, like an extra 10% off all fine jewelry, already 60% off at Kohl's one-day sale. Wednesday only, Kohl's. That's more like it.
All right. So we're set for the rest of them?
Yes.
We'll give the rest of the sponsorships to Large Gay Thingy-Wop.
Okay.
Does he really do traffic every day on Wild 100?
On the morning, yeah. In the morning show. With Fitz. You want to look for somebody else?
Yeah.
Okay.
He can do the rest of the day.
Okay.
Is there anybody else at the traffic service that can do this?
I'm sure there are. We've never had to ask. Jonathan's been sick about half a dozen times in the 2 years we've been doing this. Or less.
Did you find out who it was?
Yeah, I talked to Johnny, and...
is that Froggy?
That's Froggy.
What did he say?
Basically that he's a hairdresser, and...
Is he, like, famous?
He thinks he is, obviously, and that he stiffed the club for a bunch of money last night.
Oh, you're serious?
Yeah, they had, between the three of them, none of their credit cards worked, and they owed the girls, I think he said, around $400, plus drinks and everything else. They said the limo driver didn't even want to take them home.
I wouldn't. They have his name?
Yeah, they kept all their driver's licenses, so they're supposed to come back today and clear it up, but they said they couldn't even run $50 on a car, any of their cars they gave.
So is this guy nationally known?
Evidently.
But we don't have his name right, do we?
I don't think we do. It's Jean-Paul something. And
we'll find out.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Bob?
I was just talking. I was on the phone with Metro Traffic, and they want to try to put together some resumes and some tapes for you. The ops manager, Max Miller, is trying to find a replacement for Jonathan.
And has anybody called?
I have heard nothing. I haven't heard a word. I don't know where he is. Nobody knows. So, and we have to read the sponsorships, please.
Oh, we just did.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah. Obviously, Trey wasn't ready for that.
Obviously, he was not. Yeah.
You know what that is? 2
rocket chairs.
No, 2. If he gets to 3 today, rocket coat.
Good. Damn. Oh, wait a minute. In the building?
No, out of the parking lot.
A public property.
Yes.
Not on our property, not private property.
No.
Okay, good. That's right. Thank you.
Thanks, Bob.
So he didn't pay any of his bills.
Because those little side rooms, I think they don't charge us, but I think they charge citizens.
Talking about the private rooms?
Yeah, the little private skyboxes. I think they charge other people to be up there.
$500 an hour.
Oh, are you sure?
Yes.
They tell you that?
That's what Froggy just told me.
Oh, okay.
And they stiffed the girls. Damn.
So they stiffed them on the room, they stiffed them on drinks, and the girls.
Yeah.
And the limo driver?
Don't know if they stiffed the limo driver or not, but they know it was, the other manager said it was a problem even getting the limo driver to take them away.
Go back and ask Froggy. We want the name of that. We won't say it on the air.
Okay.
We want the name and the driver's license number of the tall guy that was stumbling around. And get Eddie to run the background.
They didn't get his. That's the only problem. They got his entourage. They didn't get his.
Wonder who that was. Because as he stumbled out of the car, he's got that face like you kind of recognize him, and you should, but you don't.
He's got that mannerism like, I'm so important.
Right. I even stumble important.
They were stiffing me for that kind of money. I just sent the limo guy away and called the cops and said, public intox. These guys are trying to leave.
Yeah.
Just call the police.
Yeah, they knew before they left they couldn't pay the bill, right?
Right.
Oh, yeah. I'd take them that back. Mm-hmm. Swing one around. Let them see the bricks up close. Swing by the feet. Yes, Frank?
Yeah, hey, Russ, was this guy wearing, did he have, like, long hair?
No.
Cowboy hat, maybe?
Nope.
Oh. Jean Paul, he's a hairdresser from New York.
No, this wasn't the guy.
Mm-mm. All right, thanks.
That's the easiest way I can describe him. Tall, thin guy, brown hair, thin face.
Glasses.
Did he have on glasses?
Mm-hmm.
Stupid looking.
Mm-hmm.
See if Froggy, you don't have to go now, but see if Froggy can find out his name later.
Okay.
I'd be curious. Mm-hmm. Any more information on the Atkinson girl?
In the 5 minutes since
you've been gone. I just always assume when you're not in here, you're doing something.
I was talking to
by mistake.
I'll go find out.
That's a good point. What, Eddie? Really? When's the last time you checked the Batmobile?
When I went around to get the traffic sponsors.
Nobody was in it?
There were 3 people staring at it.
All right. Go ahead, you're on the air. Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Yes.
Russ, you guys looking for a description of Jean-Paul Gaultier?
Yeah.
He's a tall guy, looks like total Euro trash, got a short blonde haircut. He's a designer. He has a show in Europe called Eurotrash where he goes around and tours the clubs, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Total quasi-celebrity.
You know, all we got to do...
He wouldn't pay his stuff.
Here's all we got to do. We'll run a search engine. I'll look at a picture of him.
There you go.
What's his whole name again?
Jean-Paul Gaultier.
Gautier?
Jean.
All right.
Dash Paul, Paul.
Yeah.
Last name Gaultier, Gautier, I believe.
Oh. All right, we'll dig around. All right, thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Okay, that'll be fine. We'll go dig around. I was going to ask something else, but he's not in here. All right, we'll take a quick break. We'll come right back.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
403, J.D. Ryan is here. Eddie Boyd, Trey Trenholm, Dan O'Malley's on the phones. Jonathan Zaywall. I am stinking brain dead. I don't know what it is that I'm taking for my allergies. Yeah. I don't think it's the Claritin. It's whatever I'm sticking in my nose. It's like Flonase or Vecanase or Mayonnaise. I don't know what the hell it is. And it doesn't take long to give me the jitters.
Yeah. I do real bad with all that stuff.
That's why I almost just want to suffer through being clogged up. But if I do it too long, then I'll lose my voice, so nobody really cares. Load up Dan's promo, if you would.
There's no shot you can take to get rid of that stuff?
I don't know.
Do you miss the jitters?
What?
Dr. Fettner's office was out of the shot that they need to give you there.
They got to give me a shot?
Yes. They're overnighting it. They will have it for you tomorrow. They did call in 2 prescriptions for you that will be ready for you when you go home.
What is it?
The prescriptions?
Yes.
An antibiotic and an antiviral in case you have flu-like symptoms. They want you to take both.
Do I have to stop drinking?
I didn't ask.
Did you get your hair cut?
Saturday.
Makes you look like a ferret. All right.
You're so mean to him.
Where's he going to go? Did you hear he moved out?
No.
Yeah.
No, big news.
I didn't get the whole story last night because I was out with, we all went home after the penthouse, and Mark and I are just riding around in the Batmobile. And there was a message on my answer machine when I got home, wanting to come stay with me. Of course, by the time I checked my messages, it was like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Even Mark got tired of riding around with me. I dropped him off at the house. He went to sleep, and I took the car back out some more.
It's not helping your sinuses. It's cold. It's moist, and you're driving around with a car that's open.
Batmobile.
I got you.
All right. So as far as I know, he checked into a motel someplace.
I could take the obvious shot and go, they have a falling out? Was it a fight, or was it just time to go?
Well, if it's in the middle of the night, I'm guessing they had a fight and broke up.
Well, every time I hear him speak to his mother in the office, he is just rude.
I heard him drop the C-bomb on her once.
Jesus. She was asking, I could tell she was asking something about Christmas, because he started to lock up like he does with you, because I can't, just plan something and I'll be there. Click. What, I'm assuming that was your mom?
Yeah. He was talking to her a couple of weekends ago about the Christmas tree. I'll help you put it up. I have no idea what she was saying. But she got a pretty good shot, because I could tell by his response. I forget what the conversation was leading up to it, but you know that she said on the other end, I'm starting to wonder about you.
Oh?
Yeah.
That's cold when your mother says that.
Yeah.
It's just cold.
So I'm guessing something horrible happened last night. I don't know where he's staying.
Well, he's starting to make some money. He can get someplace now. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow. All right. He comes back in. We'll ask him. Yes, Amy?
Hi. I have a quick question.
Okay.
Me and my boyfriend were fooling around the other night. And
Go back. Rephrase that. You're about to pleasure him with your lips.
Yeah.
All right.
And he stopped me because he said that I had a cold sore and that could give him herpes. Is that true?
No.
That's not true?
No.
Okay. I was just wondering.
No. Enjoy yourself.
Okay.
Licky lick.
Thanks.
What?
That's cold.
She's that stupid. She deserves herpes.
That's what she's got, probably.
Well, if it's on your mouth, you don't have herpes. But if you're giving somebody oral stuff, you can give them herpes.
Yes.
That's what cold sores are on your mouth. They're herpes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least the guy's smart enough to tell her no. I dated a chick one time right before we started to have sex. I have something to tell you. Oh, no. I've had that happen twice.
Yeah.
Where they go, I got to tell you something. One time it was okay. She came to bed. Still got her bra and her panties on. She goes, I have to tell you something first. What is it? A crank? If it's not too big, we can work this out.
That's not a deal killer.
No, because she was really pretty.
Yeah.
You know, we can tuck it back and get you from behind and pretend it's front. Maybe turn around and look at me.
Okay.
Everything's workable.
What was it?
She had a tattoo.
Oh.
That was it. Well, I heard you say before that people with tattoos are white trash. She pulled her panties down and there was this tattoo of a sun with, beer can. I forget what it was, but it was a thing. I went, no, that's adorable. That in itself is classy.
And the other girl had...
The other chick had herpes.
Jesus.
Something bad happened to me when I was in my teens and I have herpes. Well, that's all right. Oh, you didn't think we were going to have sex tonight? No, we're not going to ruin this by, just jumping right into sex. Especially if you got creepies in your snatch.
I'm going to say nice dodge.
Yeah.
Never saw her again. I think so.
You don't want to see me because of my herpes. No, we were just moving too fast. And you got creepies in your snatch.
Jesus. That's got to be weird.
And she was hot.
Well, it's nice of her to tell you. Some of them don't.
Well, I always wear a condom anyway, so that wasn't going to be a concern. But if I'm doing business with some chick's junk, I don't want no groovy ghoulies down there.
Groovy ghoulies? Where'd you go with that one?
I don't want nothing down there.
Okay. Yes.
Hold on a second. Trey's back in the room. Dan, tell the guy on line 7 to hang on. So, you and your mom have a spat?
Something like that.
You living out on your own now?
I moved out for a while.
Sorry I wasn't home last night to take your phone call.
You were home.
You'd have been more than welcome to stay with me.
Yes. I don't know why I called you.
Could have stayed with me anyway. I got Mark there, or I did up until this morning.
Yeah. The other 3,000 square feet of your house.
I have furniture in the rest of the house.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. There's no place else for you to sleep.
There's plenty of
floor. And I know exactly where you're headed.
Plenty of floor.
No.
There's 2 couches and 4 bedrooms, at least.
Yeah, but there's not places to sleep upstairs. Plus, I wasn't home. I was driving around in the Batmobile. Mark was there. So what happened? Hold on. Gather your thoughts. Let me talk to this guy. You staying at a nice place?
Something I can afford.
Yes, Tony?
Hey, how you doing, Russ?
Yeah.
Hey, not first time listener, new to Dallas. Me and some friends of mine went to a restaurant a few nights ago, and I guess I didn't know who Kid Craddock was until you guys were mentioning him a few times, and honestly, I could never find him on the dial. But I guess they were having somebody that's quitting because they're not getting enough money paid over at the show, and they were having, I guess, a bon voyage party for him. And between discussing the Christmas celebration and everything, the rest of the conversation was about you guys, and it was just all mean and hatred and everything. If you don't mind me asking, what's the hatred between the two shows? Is it just rivalry?
Where did, he's a jackass. Where did you see him?
Humperdinck's.
Which one?
Man, I'm new to it. It's over by the stadium.
That sounds like someplace they'd hang out.
Yep.
It's Las Colinas.
And,
what exactly did they say?
That.
How do you know it was Craddock if you've never heard of him?
I'm sorry?
How did you know it was Craddock?
A girl came up and got his autograph.
Oh, okay.
And
you could actually hear them. You could actually hear them talking about us.
Yeah, they were sitting in the booth, and we were sitting at the table, like right outside the booth. So we were sitting there, and of course I've listened to you, so I know who you are, of course. But did you have? I know you just got the Batmobile thing, which congratulations on your new toy.
Thank you.
Did you get another car custom done before this?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, he was saying that of course you're making up for other inefficiencies. For your big toys, you have to you don't have other things. I guess.
I don't have a wiener. Go ahead.
Yeah, and I mean just typical 7th grade stuff. And did you apparently work with him before or work there?
We worked at the same station. I never worked with him.
All right. Of course, you're the backstabber. You're, just,
That's me.
Crap.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, he wasn't gossiping.
And okay, well, anyway, and I if I was out having a good time with just some friends, I think I'd find somebody else to talk about besides.
Yeah, that's funny. If all of this is true, just the fact that they're still thinking about us off the air
at a party.
Yeah. Because the last thing I think about when we're off the air, I like pounding him on the air because it's funny, and he can't really do anything about it.
No.
But off the air, I don't give a rat's ass. He's living in his own hell. Look at his wife.
I know.
And the kid that they had is probably a dog. Yeah. I've never seen her. I'm sure she's sweet. But if it's a combination of those two...
Yeah.
Yeah, probably,
how long
after his semen and her... I'm sorry, what, Tony?
How long ago, are you talking like you guys haven't worked in years? Cause the way I just got the impression is that like this is a new thing that you
87, 88?
Yeah, mid-80s.
Yeah, it's about 14, 15 years ago.
Oh, my God. No, we were under the impression of like a year or so ago.
No.
Oh, no.
Okay. Anyway, that's all. I've heard you guys mention him every now and then.
Yes. Where'd you move here from?
Las Vegas.
Yeah. Well, happy to have you.
We opened up a bodyguard.
Good for you. Oh, bodyguard. I shouldn't have hung up on him because I still don't have my posse.
No.
Still working on getting me a posse?
I'm taking all applications.
5 great big huge black guys. Preferably bald-headed. There's something about bald-headed black guys that's scary.
No, wait, you said you wanted hairy.
Oh, that's right. I want them hairy. Yeah. Big hairy posse. Big black hairy posse. Tell them not to bathe. Anytime I go someplace, some people say, here comes Russ and a big stinky posse. Yes. I'd like to have them ready for the big holiday ball Saturday.
Okay.
The Penthouse is doing. Mm-hmm. Lots of gold jewelry, big coats, big rings, gold teethers. Something leopard print, preferably. I'll think of more later.
Okay.
All right, so what happened with you and your mom?
Just had a big disagreement.
About? She lay your clothes out wrong?
No, just show, other stuff.
I get tired of the way you talk to her.
I don't talk to her ugly.
No, him.
Oh, Trey. Yeah, you do talk to your mom ugly. And that's coming from me. I've only said the F word in front of my mom once, and that was August of 1986. I was driving her someplace, and I didn't have time. She couldn't drive herself because she's afraid to get on the road. Yes. Can't go through the tollway. Black people are in those booths. They're not going to reach out and grab you. Why do they have them in the booths? They're just working there.
Didn't she really say that?
She won't go there. It scares her. She has to get on the tollway part of the way to get to my house.
Right.
She won't do it.
But not because of that.
Call her and ask her.
I don't want to. I believe you.
What if they jump out into my car? They're not going to jump out. They're just working. They're white people, they're black people, they're Hispanics. I've seen that. I've seen it's the blacks. Then don't come over. What were we talking about?
Tranny's mom.
Yeah, what happened with you guys?
Just had a big blow up. It's time for me to need a little space.
You can see other people?
Yes.
That's probably best. Mm-hmm. Have you guys ever thought about going to counseling together?
Mm-hmm.
And?
Doesn't work.
Did you both go?
Mm-hmm. I mean, many years ago.
If you have such a hard time getting along with her, why'd you move back in with her? You love her.
Necessity. I do. She's my mother. I love her.
Where are you staying? Do you want to say?
No, I don't want to say. Staying at a motel.
Okay. How long are you going to be there?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's, I'm sure.
Now you can have chicks over.
Yeah.
Back to your motel room. Mm-hmm. Swinging double nut bachelor pad.
You can get an apartment for about the same price you can get a hotel room over time.
It'd be like a suite?
Yeah. Those are $800 a month.
Are they really?
Yes. A couple $100 a week.
There's a nice place on 75, Como Motel.
Mm-hmm. Stayed there.
Have you really?
Mm-hmm.
How long ago?
High school.
Yeah. I don't know if it's nice anymore.
Wasn't that one?
Got a swinging name.
Yes.
Como Motel.
First place seriously I was ever asked if I was staying all night.
Oh, really?
You just stay in an hour, let me know. I'm staying all night. We're gonna know. Okay. Swear to God, it was so bad.
Why don't you call over there and ask them if we plug them on the air, can you stay there for free? They have window units.
I'd prefer to keep
They do.
I prefer to keep where I'm staying.
But this might be free. Como Motel.
It's okay.
Easy access to the highway.
It's okay.
Highway view. Window units.
Yes, view of lovely 75.
Uh-huh. Always a big selling point. Mm-hmm. Hey, it's got a highway view.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We have to break, Eddie?
Please.
Go ahead, Zach.
Hello?
Yes.
Hey, is this Russ?
Yes.
Hey, tell Trent that he needs to see this movie. It's called Mother.
Oh, I saw that. Jesus Christ, that's my stinking life.
Albert Brooks and Debbie Reynolds.
That's whose life?
And that's my life.
Who, Russ?
Yes. My mother would drive me nuts with stuff like that. Everything that that's one of the greatest movies I've ever seen. Everything that he went through with his mom, I'd been through. You can't tell them anything, and they don't listen. And you give them something electronic, and even though you've gone through it 700 times, they don't get it.
Yeah.
And even though it's a gift, you hate to beat them with it, but you come dangerously close.
You don't beat your mother.
And in that movie where Debbie Reynolds is trying to use the video phone thing, he's going to lean this way, lean that way. I can't figure it. It's just stare into it. I went through the same thing with my mom and her computer. I'm going to take it away from her.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, we email each other.
Why are you emailing my mom?
Because she's a sweet lady. She emails me occasionally, tells me how she's doing on her diet. I got to send her the Larry North book. What?
You working my mom?
I'm not. No. Your mother's very sweet. She's always very nice to me.
You working my mom?
I'm not working your mom. She asked me about the Larry North thing.
She doesn't have a good body.
I'm not working your mom. I have a girlfriend. Thank you. Your mom is very sweet. Very nice. But don't take her computer away. It's the only form of communication.
You guys sending pictures back and forth?
No, we're not doing pictures. No, she wouldn't know how to do it.
She sent you the picture where she's posed like this?
No.
You sure?
There's not one like that. Your mother would never do that. This is your mother. Quit it.
What about this one? She sent you this one?
No, she gave me that in person. Half those pictures. God.
Was that Dan's promo?
Yes.
All right, we'll play this. We'll be back.
While you were sleeping, here's what you missed on the Dan Lewis Show.
Just in case you spent any time going, I wish they'd bring back Chips. It's coming back.
All right.
Well, they're bringing it back as a TV series, not as a movie, and they're moving it from Los Angeles to San Francisco.
I can't wait. Chips in San Francisco.
I got a big stick. I'm not afraid to use it.
Jeez, fellas, I just put in for a transfer. Going to another post?
Chips meets the rawhide.
Bill, ignore any suggestions from Doc.
You want rawhide chips? Is that what you want?
Rawhide chips. Sounds like a nasty combination. When you think about it.
Sounds like a dog toy.
Yeah. Oh, no. I wonder if it's too late to go back to the Russ Martin Show.
Yes.
Oh.
While you were sleeping, more of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
You ready for news?
Yeah.
All right. Yes, Jared?
Hey, Russ, what's up, man?
Yeah.
I just wanted to tell you, this is the idiot who stopped in the middle of the road last night to comment you on your car. Dude, the detail work on that car is phenomenal, man. I mean, that was just awesome. I was not expecting it to look like that at all. I mean, that's just down to a T.
Yeah, because I keep walking out in the parking lot here in the building, and you just walk out and you go, yeah, that is a Batmobile.
Yeah, man, just awesome job on that.
Thank
dude. You know, just giving you your props, man.
I
you have a
build
good
it.
show, man. Take it easy.
Thank you. I'll tell the builder. By the way, I found this out. Mark, the guy that built it, came into town and worked on the car for a few days.
Yeah.
Rob put him up, I don't know, someplace for free, someplace we had to trade. And all he was responsible for were the incidentals.
Yeah.
Guess who charged porns for 3 nights?
No.
Yeah.
Station paying that?
No.
You.
Yeah. I forgot to ask Mark about that before he left. It's like 3 porns a night.
Jesus.
Eddie, they fixed the air yet?
He's working on it now.
Have they figured out what's wrong with it?
No.
Okay. I didn't know if I was getting sicker or the air went out. The air went out, right?
The air's gone.
All right, fine.
Mark, is he coming back?
He's coming back New Year's Eve. I'm going to fly him back in for the New Year's Eve party.
That'd be nice.
Because I figured I'd take the Batmobile to Cape Buffalo for the New Year's Eve party. And, you know, people are going to want to ask him questions. As soon as I got out of the car up here, people at the station who should have been paying attention to the show started asking me questions we've covered 100 times over the past 6 months. Same thing. What kind of car was it? What was stripped? Is this what size engine? Is it? So I'll just shoot him off to Mark.
Oh, that'd be fun. You can ask him about the porns then.
Yeah. Oh, Trey, did you ever hear back from the mayor? Because we were talking about
debuting?
Yeah, debuting the Batmobile at City Hall.
I heard back from her assistant.
And?
The mayor is no longer taking calls from the show.
Why not?
When she heard your song after she left, said that was too much.
What song?
Whatever song, poem, I don't remember, but...
The love poem?
Yeah, I think that was... But said that was too much.
How can you take a love poem the wrong way?
Because it was rude.
No, it wasn't. I don't even know what I said.
I don't either, but it wasn't nice.
His comment to me was she liked, you know, being on the show, but she is, in fact, the mayor of one of the largest cities in the country. There's only so far you can go.
Well, you realize that works both ways.
I understand.
Okay. I'll fix it.
Elections are coming up here.
No, I'll fix it. I'll smooth it over. It'll be fine. You know how chicks are.
Yeah.
Send them some flowers. Couple of cards.
Okay. It's the mayor, though. She's not just an average chick.
I'll fix it. Okay. She's just mad. Possibly embarrassed.
Yes.
Slightly aroused.
No.
You don't know?
No.
I bet she's a little wildcat.
All right. You wonder why she won't come back up here. That's what you're doing.
It's like a wild animal.
Oh, no.
She loves me.
She does. She said that. But she just politically can't be in the same room with you.
What do you think's going to do more damage? Being in the room with me and being my friend, or having me pissed off at her?
How can you be pissed off at her? It's something you did.
I was a love poem.
It was not.
Most people would say thank you.
It was a love poem, but it was explicit.
No, it wasn't. Yes, Jennifer?
Hi, Russ. I seem to remember what your love poem said to the mayor.
Yes, what was it?
I believe it was something like Mayor Fishy Pants. Remember?
No, but that sounds close.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Pretty much it. What's wrong with that? Well, kind of like JD was saying, she's not just...
It's a term of endearment.
Oh, it truly was. I think
Snowball, pumpkin, sweetie pie, fishy pants. They all blend together. Thank you. Sugar it over.
You know how to woo a woman.
I'll smooth it out. You watch. I'll have her on before, what is today? Tuesday?
Yes.
We're on vacation. Thank you, Jennifer. And shut up. I was going to say shut up first. We're on vacation next week. I'll have her on about the first of the year.
Huh?
We're back before the first of the year for a day or two. Actually, you're here the whole time. Just because we're taking off next week doesn't mean you do. You haven't acquired any vacation time. The only thing in your future is the rocket coat.
We're back. What day?
Like the 31st.
Oh, okay.
We work one day.
I bought airline tickets. I'm not coming back till the 30th. I went, oh, crud.
Well, that's your own fault. We filed the paperwork.
I thought we came back on the 2nd.
We do, but we have to come back on the 31st to work one day.
Okay.
We don't have enough vacation time.
That's fine.
Damn, it's hot in here.
It's miserable.
I'm sick. I'm in a bad mood. Bring some buckets of ice in here.
Hi.
Yes, Jody?
Hey, Russ.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations on getting the car.
Thank you.
Can't wait to see it.
Okay.
I'm just kind of glad that the mayor's, all pissy and all. Let's just leave her alone. Just start dogging on her.
No, I'll smooth it out.
No. She's trying to take away our clubs, and she's not doing what she should be for the firemen and all. Just let her go.
What's she doing with the topless clubs? Is she still trying to
shut down?
She's still trying to close down the ones on Bachman Lake?
That's always been her thing.
She's gotten them closed. They're closing down.
Well, yeah, they're having to move locations now, but she actually wants them all done, period.
I don't understand why they don't just allow them all parts of Dallas so they're spread out instead of being concentrated in one area. That would be my suggestion.
Well, anyway, good talk to you.
Thank you.
Later.
All right. Here's what I'll do. I'll smooth it over. Mm-hmm. Get her back. And get rid of her.
Okay.
Just for the thrill.
Back on New Year's Eve.
Okay. For the first of the year.
All right.
You ready for news?
I am.
All right. Yeah, Bill?
Yeah, I think JD and all of them ought to take some money off of you on this one. I don't think it's going to happen, but
okay.
I think they ought to all.
All right, then you know better than I.
I'm serious.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Cash? No. I believe you put your mind to it. You can do pretty much anything.
Dre, you want some action? Help pay for your hotel room?
No. You got something up your sleeve.
I don't have anything up my sleeve. Nothing. I'm going to get her back based on sheer charm.
Yeah.
Smoothing things over already.
Mm-hmm. I'll swing by City Hall in the Batmobile, run in, have some flowers, a few chocolates. I'm in.
Okay.
It's hot in here.
Miserably hot.
All right, 442, J.D. Ryan's on the new 105.3 FM Talk with News.
Thank you, Russ. News brought to us by the Penthouse Key Club. I'll be there tonight from 8 until 10. You want to party with us Saturday night, the holiday ball. You got to have a tuxedo and a chick, and that'll be December 21st at the Hotel Intercontinental. Come get your tickets tonight from me, starting at 8 o'clock. 60 Penthouse girls and more. That'll be Saturday.
Hold on a second. Yes, Phoebe?
Hi, Russ.
Yes.
I just want to say I was so excited for you and you're getting your Batmobile.
Mm-hmm.
I think you've talked more about that than JD's talking about his kids.
Yes, I understand.
It's your baby. I can't wait to see you out and driving around in it.
Yes.
Yes?
Is that it?
No.
What else?
When are you going to start going out with some decent girls?
I'm sorry, what?
When are you going to start going out with some decent girls?
I don't know. It's on my to-do list.
Not as slutty as L.A.
No. Possibly not.
Are you going to take her back?
No. Are you done?
No.
What else do you want?
I feel bad about Dan's show.
Good. You should.
Every time I
Horrible. It's a catastrophe. Oh, the humanity.
I haven't listened to the show, but from what the promos that I've heard, it's sad. If those are the highlights.
Yes.
Russ.
What?
You're so cute.
Thank you.
Are you going to have the...
No. Go ahead.
Okay. If you're along 360 right about now, you probably know this. Two cargo trains collided at a train overpass at Highway 360 and Division Street in Arlington this morning. Northbound and southbound 360 probably still shut down on Interstate 30, 1 mile east of Six Flags over Texas. Officials say one of the train cars was dangling over the overpass. They should have it removed, they say, by 5 o'clock or so. Texans have until December 31st to receive a 50% discount when signing up for the state's no-call list to reduce unwanted telemarketing calls. Through the end of the year, customers only pay $2.40 to have their residential phone number placed on the statewide do not call list and electric no-call list for 5 years. Statewide no-call list, by the way, is for customers who want to stop telemarketing calls to their home. In January, the fee goes back up to $4.80. By the way, signing up for the list does not stop all telemarketing calls. You can go to texasnocall.com for information. Don't let anybody tell you that swingers are only interested in sex. They care. Last week in its Elan Swingers Club in Massachusetts, guests had to pay the standard $50 cover and then bring a toy for underprivileged kids. Said the Swingers Club has 2 simple rules: no more than 10 people in the jacuzzi and no sex on the pool table. So, raising toys for kids. The colossal colon, it's a realistic 40-foot replica of the human large intestine, will be touring the country to raise awareness of detecting and preventing colon cancer. A 4-foot wide colossal colon was modeled after real footage of that area. Visitors can crawl up in it to see examples of healthy colon tissue as well as cancerous tissue. Stop it. If you want to see where the colossal colon is, you can go to... That's a new one. Is that a new one? You can go to checkyourinsidesout.org. And it'll... I like that one. And it'll be in Dallas, by the way. April 23rd through April 26th. The giant colon's coming to town. Finally, wait. Quit. All right. William Shatner. In the new PETA Celebrity Cookbook, he and his 4th wife, whom he married back in February of 2001, contributed a recipe. He contributed a recipe for bean dip. In the book, Shatner says, quote, "Other than our swimming pool, this is the best dip around." You know, his wife died in the pool. His previous wife reached for comment. Shatner's spokeswoman said he's out of the country and cannot be reached. My new alarm clock. I see. There's news and information brought to us by Service King Collision Repair. Eddie will be out in Grand Prairie tomorrow, I-20 in Grand Prairie, and bring your coat by. You'll get a pass to the big ball this coming weekend. I'm J.D. Ryan on the Talk That Rocks Texas, the new 105.3 FM Talk.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
Steven guy again? Yeah. All right. 4:55, check on traffic. What do you got, big guy?
Hey, traffic by Circuit City. In Arlington, both directions, Highway 360 at Division Street, there's an accident involving a train derailment. 360 is shut down northbound at Abrams, southbound at Division. Brief delays in both directions. Estimated time of opening, 7 p.m. In Dallas, eastbound I-30 at North Cockrell Hill Road, there's an accident involving a tractor trailer. Only the left lane is open, backed up to MacArthur. Westbound I-30 at South Munger Boulevard, there's an accident. Only the left lane is open. It's Los and Jim Miller. Westbound I-30 at Griffin Street, there's an accident. The left lanes are blocked. At Custer Road at West Parker Road, there's an accident. Traffic by Albertsons. Go into Albertsons today and try one of their 60 incredible varieties of fresh baked breads and rolls, all made with wholesome, nutritious ingredients and no added preservatives for great fresh baked bread. Albertsons at your store. And this is Sweet Sergeant Stephen from the Fifth Radio program on Wild FM.
That's cold. That traffic was also brought to us by Best Buy. All right, here we go. 53 for the low tonight. Going to be very windy, partly sunny, and unseasonably warm again tomorrow. 68 degrees for the high. We have 67 degrees currently at the Talk That Rocks Texas, the new 105.3 FM Talk. You know what?
Somebody new to jack with. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
He almost broke. Spit on your nipples.
That was good.
All right. Now you're going out to Penthouse at what time? What are you smiling at?
I'm just laughing. Just the other things you were saying to him.
What else did I say?
Mash something flat up against the glass.
Oh, yeah.
Whip it out.
So you're going out there what time?
I'll be there at 8 o'clock. Penthouse Key Club on Stevens.
Okay. Go ahead, George.
Hey, you still going Saturday night?
Going to what?
Huh?
Going to what?
You're supposed to be going to that Penthouse deal.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, at the...
Intercontinental.
Yeah.
Are you, like, wearing a tux?
No.
You're not?
Unless I can get a crushed velvet one.
Everybody else has to wear a tux. I'm
not wearing a tux.
They said you don't, but everybody else does.
Yeah.
So, you gotta
I
know
think you
that.
ought to wear your pimp outfit.
Yeah.
You look good.
I'm all right with that.
All right, we're going to have the Escalade ready for you, so...
Are you going to haul me up there?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, we'll have it put up and everything. The Russ Martin signature Escalade. I hope he's put it right.
Well, they got the signs on it?
Yeah.
No. I didn't know that.
It'll be fun.
I haven't seen it yet.
The smoke machine's working good, so we'll have a party.
I love that limo. Yeah. I forgot about the smoke machine and the disco light.
I haven't been in it yet.
You haven't been in that one?
Y'all took it to the white trash party and I drove.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's a great one. Are you doing Christmas light tours?
Yeah, we're doing those almost every night. It's a lot of fun.
I want to go before Christmas.
Yeah, we went last year, so we had some fun. So, yeah, we're doing it every night. So if anybody wants to go, just have them call me.
What is it? Something limo?
Please, they call me direct, my direct line. That way I can make sure that everybody that hears it on your show, we get.
Well, why don't you tell me what it is?
214-543-3736. And just tell them you heard it from your show, and I'll give them a discount.
How much?
I'll give them 25% off.
How much?
25% off.
I'm sorry, what?
% off.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I look forward to seeing you Saturday.
Hold on a second. Does anybody know what time I'm supposed to be there? Because if they're paying me $5,000 for 35 minutes, I'm going to get there on time, and I'm leaving 35 minutes later.
You're not. You're going to stay. You're going to be so much fun. You're going to stay. Come on.
They only pay $5,000. That's all they get. He told me 35 minutes was all they wanted me there.
We have a suite. You could stay all night if you wanted to.
I could, but I have the limo.
So one night Trey won't have to get a room, I guess.
No,
a hotel room.
Is he going?
Yeah, I was assuming he was. Everybody from the show was invited.
Are you going?
Yeah, I'm going.
Okay. All right, George, I'll see you Saturday.
What? I talked to Rob about the time frame, so...
yeah, check with Rob. Okay.
Rob, he sent you an email.
Yes, okay. That'll be fine. Does anybody really know what time?
I'm going to be there at 7.
I think you're supposed to be there, I thought, around 9.
So 9 to 9:35.
Yes.
Isn't that what I'm not going to make it till 7. Isn't that what Froggy from Penthouse said? I want you 35 minutes.
I think they want you a little bit longer than...
Hey, $5,000, 35 minutes. That's the deal I worked. They don't like it now? Tough. Should have paid attention in business class.
Well, I'm going to go early and change clothes there and just relax.
All right, fine.
And if you're not going to use the room, I guess I'll stay.
You can have the room.
Okay.
I still haven't watched the video of the one from last year.
I've got the DVD set up so you can watch it after the show.
Where's it set up?
In the office.
Once you set it up, I'll watch it during one of the breaks.
Okay.
Because I hear it's wild.
It is. It's insane.
I'm still only staying half an hour.
Okay. The band kicks in at midnight. That's,
What band? Is Vince Neil going to play?
I don't know if he is or not. I know they have music, and then they have a live band at midnight, and then the show, I believe, that you're involved in is around 9. But the festivities start at 7. They go to whenever.
Got it.
Dawn.
Is it the old Grant Kempinski?
Correct.
Yes, Jerry.
Hey, Russ, I seen it all now, buddy. Last night I was following you guys when you left the Penthouse Club.
Yeah?
Yeah, I see you pull up and this god-awful yellow Mustang pulls up right by you.
Yes.
And you both slow down, then you flip on the...
What did you do?
Nothing.
You did something. You cut him off.
I cut him off. He's on hold.
Oh, on hold. I followed you for a while. You were moving.
I wasn't going that fast.
You weren't at first, then you punched it and you pulled away from me.
Love the sound of that 4-barrel. It's like the old police cruisers in the 70s. I'm sorry, what did you see, Jerry?
Oh, no, I was just sitting there. I thought he was going to actually take you for a little bit until you caught him and passed his butt. It was totally awesome. You are Batman.
You're dragging?
Oh, it was sweet.
Yeah.
Dragging on the freeway.
It was kind of mustard colored, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was a nice mustardy looking yellow.
It was one of those new Mustangs with all the angular lines.
Yeah.
It was a 4.6, just a GT.
Oh. He pulls up next to him and he's going,
yeah.
And of course I got Mark with me. Mark will drag anybody in anything. I could have been pulling a car behind me with no wheels and he'd still go drag them.
Mark wasn't driving.
I know.
I just kept waiting for the bat chutes to come out.
No. Thanks, Jerry.
Let me guess. Flames too.
Oh, yeah.
You.
Because they kept doing the So we both
have never given into that crap before.
Oh, you gotta.
No, you don't gotta.
You don't pull up next to the Batmobile and go, So we both slowed down. We're on 635 right about, what's the exit before Midway? Is it Webb Chapel?
Yeah, I guess.
Anyway, pretty close. So now we're both slowed down on the freeway. Red light comes on the car.
You didn't.
Flames. Bam. He was taking me at first.
Yeah, because he's got electronic ignition.
No. Fuel injection.
Yeah.
It takes a second for that 4-barrel to kick in. God, that was sweet.
You're dragging on you're 42 years old and you're dragging.
Yeah. Should have taken his car from him.
No. Jesus Christ. That's what teenagers do. Quit.
Yeah, I know. They still doing drag races on Forest? Where do they do it now?
They have different abandoned places that they go to.
Yeah, find me one of those places. I'm going to take some cars.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
That's retarded.
Teach him a lesson.
You're going to kill yourself in this car.
I am not.
You are.
I am not. It's got the 4-point harness racing, 5-point. It's got the good seat belts.
Oh, good. And a fiberglass body. So you can roll it?
No, it's not going to roll. It's too wide to roll. The car's almost 7.5 feet wide.
I'm just saying. Think about it.
Why?
You're 42 and you're dragging some teenager.
Yeah.
Just to say you can.
Yeah. He asked for it.
No. So people have done that before when you're in your other car. You don't drag them.
Not the same thing.
It is the same. It's a 42-year-old man acting like I realize you're having fun and that's good.
Yeah.
But you're going to kill yourself.
No, I'm not.
Okay. Can we review a little bit?
Review what? Hold on a second. Yeah, what is it, Dick?
Your car sucks.
All right, thanks. All right, go ahead and review.
Okay. You got the motorcycle?
Yeah.
The Harley?
Mm-hmm.
You're kicking at Vans. 40-year-old man.
That bitch cut me off on Forest Lane trying to get to Brahms.
And she could run you over. She's in a van.
Once she got in the right-hand lane, that's when I started kicking at her.
So all she has to do is turn and run you over.
She was going to the right.
And now you got a Batmobile and you're out on the freeways dragging. You don't see anything wrong with that. If I was doing that, what would you be saying?
Probably keep your head down because of the wind.
Sorry, I asked. Sorry, I was worried about you.
You stuck your head out the window and explode like a parachute. Yeah, my mouth would fill up.
No. My head's not big. Anyway, you do what you want to do. It's like, God bless.
You suck, your car sucks.
Buddy.
What if that was the guy in the Mustang?
Oh, could have been.
I didn't even think about it. Yeah, Danny?
JD, quit being such a baby, man.
I'm not being a baby. I'm being his friend. You don't think there's a problem with a 42-year-old man dragging? I mean, I realize it's the Batmobile.
Yes.
But still.
You helped him toilet paper that girl's house, though, right?
Bam.
Ouch.
Right in your gourd.
Yes, but here's the difference.
Okay.
We were drinking that night.
That don't make any difference.
You were sober last night.
Yes,
it does, because you do stupid things when you're drunk. And it sounds like a great idea, not like back and I go, toilet paper in space house.
So you'd rather him drag with the guy after he's been drinking?
No, I'd rather him not drag at all.
It's around 6:35. There wasn't that much traffic out.
It just takes one.
I'd see you, Russ.
Thanks. I had the red light on.
Oh, okay, that's good. Whatever. Have fun. Do it.
It was just another one of those moments. They look at me, I look at them. Mark goes now, he hits the flame thing, and there we go down 6:35. It was just one of those things in time.
Okay. I just think you need to step back just a minute and look at the picture that the rest of us are seeing.
Which is what?
You're a 42-year-old man. You don't need to be dragging at all, much less a Batmobile that cost you that much money, took you that long to get. You're going to wreck it, and you're going to be sick.
What's his age have to do with anything?
Just because at a certain age you quit doing that stuff, that's what 17, 18, 20-year-olds do.
But they can't afford a Batmobile.
That's right. Good point. Never thought of that. Dragging cars for titles.
You got to go out with me one night.
Okay, sure.
We'll hit Forest Lane.
Ooh. See, that's where I grew up.
We'll take some pink slips.
We won't.
Yes, we will.
God.
Okay. We'll go out there and we'll win us a Dodge Dart. Okay. Yeah, Kelly?
Hey, right in front of the lodge, down the street a little bit by Continental Liquor or whatever it is, every Friday and Saturday night when I get off work, they're drag racing.
Are they still doing it down there? Because there was a kid got killed there in the late 90s.
3 kids.
They were there last weekend.
And you know what? Last time I went down Northwest Highway, they still keep plastic flowers there on the side of the road where those kids got mowed down.
Yeah.
And they're still drag racing there?
Yep.
That's retarded. All right, thanks.
That was a freaky deal. The guy that was driving that car worked for the radio station I worked for at the time.
It's KSCS, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Freaky.
Part of it, if I remember the story, he was drinking.
Yes.
And some of the kids were standing in the road.
They were standing in the road.
What happened to him?
He went to prison for a couple years. He got back out. It's just weird that, I went to work that next day, and I'm looking at the Associated Press wire, and you see somebody's name, you go, oh, look at that. That's the name of the guy, just like the guy that works here. And then it's at KSCS Radio. Oh, dear God. Unbelievable.
I can't believe they'd still be out there drag racing. Right there in that same spot where 3 kids, I know exactly where that Continental Liquor is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's probably not the safe thing to do.
Mm-mm.
In a regular car.
Mm-hmm. Or the Batmobile.
That'll probably be my last time.
Get it out of your system. That's okay. Do it once. I'm not sure LBJ would be the place, but, they'd open up the Motor Speedway for you if you ever want to take it out there. That Team Texas people would be glad to give you the run.
Yeah, but this is one of those spur-of-the-moment things. And he had it coming. You almost want to just get out and beat the hell out of him and go, what the hell is this with a mustard yellow Mustang? Were they out of good colors? Why would you buy one of those?
I don't know. I've seen those. I've seen that color in a lot of cars.
Looks like a school bus.
Yes. Dodge Prowler, they have one of those yellow. You think, you spending that much money on a cool dragster and you make it yellow? Whatever.
I don't even know what it's called. Is it called school bus yellow?
No, that I wouldn't mean mustard. That's darker. I don't know.
Is it Carrie?
Yeah.
We have to break. Yeah, go ahead, Carrie.
Well, I'm just trying to, I've been listening to the show for a couple of weeks now, and I'm just trying to figure out the point of most of the shows on your radio station.
Yes. What is it you're trying to figure out?
Well, it sounds like you've got a bunch of friends that call in and give you bad and good advice.
Right.
I've got to admit I've had a few pretty good laughs on stuff I've heard.
Perfect.
But you don't seem to discuss any important issues or anything.
We do from time to time.
Okay. And you are calling it talk radio.
I'm not.
Okay, well, the billboard outside says you're talk radio, okay?
We don't have a billboard.
You have a sign up there.
No, we don't.
Yeah, you do.
Get to the point.
Well, that's what I'm trying to find out.
Well, why don't you keep listening until you get a handle on it?
Okay. No hints, huh?
Why would you want a hint? Either you like it or you don't.
Well, like I said, I'm kind of enjoying it. I might be just a little bit too old for it. That may be the problem.
How old are you?
I'm 55.
Yeah, you're too old.
That's it?
Yeah, absolutely that's it.
That's my problem?
Uh-huh.
Well, I was...
Why don't you go home, enjoy Matlock, and grunt in your pants?
I was under the impression that you were trying to hit white males between about 17 and 54.
No, I don't care who listens.
You don't?
No.
Well, good.
And really, of all the phone calls I've had in 22 years of radio, this is really the stupidest one I believe I've ever gotten.
Well,
seriously,
thank you very much.
What the hell is the point of this station? What the hell do you care? If you like it, listen. If you don't, you don't.
Well, if I just asked you the stupidest question you ever heard, then I think that I should get either a T-shirt or a ride in the Batmobile.
I got an idea. Why don't you come up here right now, and I got something for you. Come on up.
All right, I'll be right there.
All right. Watch for an old guy with grunt on himself. What kind of dildo question is that? What's the point of the station? Who cares?
Yeah.
If I told him, all right, here's the point. I don't have one. But if I had one and I told him, what's that going to change?
Nothing.
If you label it, does that make you like it more or less?
He's probably used to regular talk radio where they bring out every hour it's a new topic.
I don't like new topics.
I know.
And I don't like serious stuff. I got enough serious stuff to deal with as it is. The point of the show.
Well, he got the point of it. He got the whole idea, though. He didn't listen in 2 weeks. He got it. It's a bunch of guys sitting around talking about life and reality and fast cars and women. And occasionally, politics and religion. Just like you do at any cocktail party. And drinking.
Let me see what this guy wants, and we'll take a break. Yes, Michael.
What's going on, bud?
Hi, Michael.
I was just going to tell you, they had some kid die down there in front of that Continental Liquor last week. But, you know them blinds that are right in front of you? That big window, about 3 foot by 3 foot window that's right in front of you?
Yeah.
Open them up. There's a sign somebody put up there right quick.
All right, hold on. Is there anything out there? What does it say? There's nothing out there. No, there's nothing out there. Too bad. Is there anything out there?
No. Christmas tree.
Oh. I don't get what he wanted then. All right, fine. Yeah, we'll take a break. Now, we'll be back.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
I'm done.
All I'm saying is for your own safety.
I got it. I'm done.
Okay. It's just,
buddy, he was challenging me.
I know. It's testosterone with your head.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
it was only a Mustang.
We're all kind of just starting off in this long journey. We're being successful, having a lot of fun. Let's not try to kill ourselves.
Okay, I'll quit.
Thank you.
You about ready for news again, because my voice is about gone.
Mm-hmm.
Tell Eddie to get best of ready just in case. Yes, Mark?
Hey, I'm curious. What shows up on that screen inside the Batmobile?
There's a camera in the rear end of the car that just shows the traffic coming up behind you, because it's got rotten peripheral vision.
So you can see all the dumbasses you smoked on the 635?
Yeah, kind of. Well, it's just in that car, you have a lot of people that ride in your blind spot just because they want to look. I mean, that's understandable. I do the same thing.
I saw them yesterday when we were pulling out of the Penthouse Club. There was 2 trucks, one on either side, pointing and waving, just like wingmanning you, one on each side.
Anyway, it makes it easier to see what's behind you because, like I said, the car, as you're sitting in it, it's got those great big fins and you can't really see anything on either side. And the mirrors aren't for squat. Basically, you just put those on there to pass inspection.
Cool.
All right?
All right.
Thank you, Mark. All right.
Looks great on the freeway.
It's just still very surrealistic.
I know. Even for me. It's not even my car.
All right, let's take this and we'll do news. It's still hot in here.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Joel.
Hey, brother.
Yeah.
I think someone slipped you a Mickey at that party, man.
All right, well, the first test that came back from Fidelity said they didn't.
Well, let me tell you why.
All right.
Because when I listened to you on the deal, every time, on the Muppet Show when Kermit does the introduction of a band, he goes, "Hey, here's Loverboy!"
Yeah.
We play it, just like Kermit the Frog.
All right, so that means somebody slipped me something. Why?
I think Kermit sleeps you a pee-pee.
29 minutes he's been on hold.
I know.
He's had 29 minutes to work out his shtick, work it through, and decided this was the best he could come up with.
Yeah.
Good going, Joel. It's amazing.
Yeah.
By the way, the guy that just called and said he'd been out in our lobby,
yes,
said F you, and I had to hit the delay. Nobody heard it. And he goes, hey, look out there. There's a sign.
No.
What'd I do with it? He was here to pick up a prize.
Ruh-roh.
Is that it?
Oh, that's a sign.
No, I've seen the sign. I'm looking for the winner's sheet. I know what the sign says. The sign's got 2 words on it.
Eddie.
I memorized it. Ask me what it says.
What's it say?
Did I get it right?
Yeah.
Okay. Eddie's running the background.
Right.
Guy comes up, whoops out his driver's license, social security card, picks up a prize, calls up and tells me to F you on the air. And I believe it's the same guy that's been doing it over and over. So Eddie's in the back running the background check.
Perfect.
And he's printing the stuff off.
Good. The guy's last name, is it like Hutchinson?
Uh-huh.
Lovely. I can't wait. All right. You ready for news?
Sure.
It's been about an hour, right?
Yeah. It's just a good way to get shot walking up to this window.
All right. Eddie didn't load up the news music, so we got to use this.
All right.
525, J.D. Ryan's on the new 105. Let's go.
Okay, news brought to us by the Penthouse Key Club. I'm going to be there tonight, 8 to 10. You want to get your passes for the holiday ball happening Saturday at the Hotel Intercontinental? Get them tonight. It's going to be a big party. I'll be out there. All right, there's a new book coming out that claims blonde hair isn't a sign of stupidity or easy access to the poon. Rather, it's a sign of power.
Is whiskey good for your throat?
No. Is it bad? It's a drying agent, yes.
You sure?
Positive. All this stuff about whiskey and lime. No. British critic.
Wait a minute. Feels better.
Yeah. It's a numbing agent, too, but it's actually not good for your vocal cords.
Do we have any honey up here?
I'll go with you.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Okay. British critic Joanne Pittman says, quote, she has a new book coming out, by the way, the dumb blonde jokes seem to have disappeared. People take blondes more seriously now. And in one example in her book on blondes, and includes the way Princess Diana's hair got lighter as she became more powerful. When she married Charles, her hair was dirty blonde. By the time she left him for the international playboy, Dodi Fayed, she was almost platinum blonde. Back in 1998, Mark Obermiller of Scottsburg, Indiana, had a simple 40,000 light Christmas display in his yard. It's grown a little over the years. He now uses 135,000 lights, not to mention 5 miles of extension cords. His display is computer controlled and puts on a 37-minute light show. The point behind it all is Jesus. Mark is a husband, father of 3, maintenance guy for 4, and a devout Christian. He says the lazy Christian Christmas decorations are just a way to hook people up to go into church. He has 40,000. It's costing $40,000. So,
do you have the story about the nativity scene?
Yeah, it's going to be in this. It's going to be in the end of the last one.
That's a good one. That's probably my favorite for the day. Have you seen it, O'Malley? Go ahead.
Okay. Holiday stress wearing you down a little bit? Well, the folks from HealthScoutNews.com going to give you some stress-busting techniques from the University of Illinois. Slow down your breathing to a 10-second cycle. 6 breaths a minute. Inhale for 5 seconds, then exhale for 5.
I missed the first part. This is for what?
To break stress. If you're in your car, you're out in the shopping or whatever, and you feel just stressed, these are 3 little things that'll just calm you down.
Okay.
Slow down your breathing to a 10-second cycle. 6 breaths per minute. Inhale for 5. Exhale for 5. Do this for 2 to 5 minutes until your pace slows down. Number 2, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and visualize yourself lounging on a white sandy beach or watching the sunset or maybe a relaxing shower. And finally, focus on something peaceful and beautiful in your immediate surroundings. It can be grass, painting, color. Concentrate on the beauty and allow it to slow you down. And finally, everybody loves a good nativity scene, and that's the kind that uses living people. Jesus, the kind that uses living people and animals instead of the bad plastic statues to recreate the birth of our Lord and Savior. But nobody loves them any more than 29-year-old Joey Armstrong of Charleston, West Virginia, who was caught loving one of the sheep from the live nativity scene outside a funeral home. Joey broke into the barn where the animals are kept early Saturday morning. When the police responded to the call, they found him loving one of the lambs. He's been charged with trespassing, destruction of private property, and cruelty to animals. Look, sheep! Right in front of the baby Jesus.
How bad are things that you got to screw a nativity scene? I mean, I've done some stupid things in my life, things I'm absolutely embarrassed about.
Yeah.
A lot of them have turned up on video and the internet.
Mm-hmm.
But I've never been so horny that I got to get sex on a nativity scene.
No. A baby lamb.
Hold on a second. Is that the last one? Because Rob's on the phone.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, hold on. All right, I got 8 things going on at the same time. You get a background check on him?
Yes, I did.
Does he have a criminal?
Yes.
Let me see.
Okay. This is him and his background is criminal, and then here's his parents and their phone number.
Let's see. 78. How old does that make him? 24? Let's see. Court disposition, 297th District Court. 2nd degree felony. Ooh. Aggravated assault charges. Causes SBI. What is that?
Serious bodily injury. Which means you can push somebody down the stairs, you can hit somebody with a baseball bat when they're not looking. I mean, it's not necessarily that somebody whoops somebody toe-to-toe. A lot of people take it that way, but...
So obviously he's already an idiot. I mean, anybody that would come up here and try and aggravate us and pick up a prize and leave your social security number is an idiot.
Yeah.
He's a runt, too. He's 6'1", 155 pounds.
Mm-hmm. That's what she said.
Aggravated assault is, 2nd degree felony. Subject has been found guilty of a criminal charge, either upon a criminal trial, a plea of guilty, or a plea of nolo contendere. Court sentenced suspended time, 10 years. What year was this? What's the year?
Here's a check.
Is that it? No, it's a birthday.
That's his birthday. It should be...
98?
Yeah, 10.
He's still on parole.
Have we ever said his first name yet?
No.
Okay.
Why do you ask?
Somebody emailed, a young lady has emailed saying she knows somebody that this sounds like he might be.
Is it on the,
yeah,
the studio account?
She says it's the same guy. I might have some more information that can make his life miserable.
There it is. Hold on. Let me look at it really quick. No, that's the wrong first name.
Okay.
So you got something else. Is this the only thing, the 2nd degree felony?
Yes, I was going to run one on his parents, but I heard you talking, so I came in real quick.
Yeah, see if the crap runs in the family. Yeah, that's a good kid. 25. Is it the same address as his parents?
Yes, it
is. So he's living at home?
It appears that way.
25-year-old felon living at home?
Yes.
Yeah. Your life just started looking better, didn't it, Trey?
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. Let me see what Rob wants, and then we'll break. Yes, Rob?
Hey.
Yes.
How you doing?
Thank you.
I just wanted to check. We're trying to plan for next year, and you did a phone party last year.
Yes, I remember.
Are you at all interested in doing one this year?
You mean 2002 or 2003?
2003, next year. Yeah, I'm already into next year. Sorry. We had a lot of fun.
Let me ask you something. First of all, can you get your mom on the phone?
Yeah, I could probably find her, track her down somewhere.
I won't be ugly to her. I just want you guys here in the studio to hear what his mom sounds like.
Yeah, I'll find her.
She's nothing short of a female Rob. She got out of Rob's car. He brought her by the house to see the Batmobile. Yeah. She jumps out of the car and does this. Squinches her arms and jumps up and down. Just like Rob.
You see where you get it.
Yeah. I always thought whatever Rob was doing, he was on something funky or some bad roids. It's just genetic.
It's funny.
Little short, sweet woman, but identical to Rob. She's cute, too.
Uh-oh.
Is your mom married, Rob?
No.
She is.
She's too old for you, man.
No, she's not. She's built.
You can invite her to the foam party.
To Mama Rob.
You go from L.A. Lamont to my mom?
Yeah. Hey, you don't eat just one thing at the buffet. You eat them all. All right, so what about the foam party?
Well, I'm seeing if you're interested in doing one again this year.
I don't see why not. Well, what?
2003, yeah.
All right. But you got to separate it from the white trash party.
Yeah. We talked about doing white trash. We're moving that to, like, summertime.
That'll be fine.
But maybe, like, what about, like, spring into March, maybe?
Like spring break?
Yeah, something like that.
Can we get Loverboy for that?
Russ. You wanted Loverboy for White Trash Party, which is we were talking about doing in June, so I've already talked to the people about booking them for June.
All right.
Do you want them for that, or do you want them for the foam party or White Trash Party? I'm confused.
All right, leave Loverboy for White Trash.
Okay, so I can keep pursuing that for June.
Do we have money for a band for foam?
I want to see if you want to do it first before I go to Reed and beg him for money.
Yes.
So you want to do it?
Yes.
All right. So now we got to find a band or someone to come and perform. Okay.
Why don't you do Matchbox 20? We couldn't afford them, could we?
I don't think so.
But they liked us.
Yeah, but the foam, people get naked. You need somebody like party or something.
Or Jesse James would come in.
Oh, Jackal? That would be cool.
What about...
He owes you, too, because he said he was going to come back because he can do White Trash Party. So we can check on that. Anybody else?
What about Mix-a-Lot?
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Sir Mix-a-Lot.
He'll be in Texas in late March.
Yeah. Call Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. He's going to be in what, Austin?
Padre.
Whatever.
Yeah.
So towards the end of March, like on a Friday or something?
Yeah. Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Okay. I'll check on it. Thank you very much.
Get your mom on the phone.
Okay.
All right.
All right, bye.
That'd be cool.
Oh
Get a bunch of topless dancers for the penthouse.
Oh, my God.
Thongs, butt shaking in the wind. I wish it was March now.
Oh, my God.
I go pick him up at the airport in the Batmobile.
Oh, my...
He'll have to ride in the trunk.
No. Why?
A black crime fighter?
Sorry.
Really?
Sorry.
Or he could ride with me, but he'd have to keep his hands behind his back the whole time. Taking him in. Sir Mix-a-Lot is a great idea.
It is.
I'll take one off your strikes. So now you only have one. Two more, and you ride the rocket coat. But see, I gave you credit for one. That's a great idea. Oh, it's the guy on the phone. Yes?
Hey.
Yeah?
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Nothing?
She said she tracked your driver's license.
She did?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. How'd she get that if I gave her the wrong number?
I don't know. She just said you gave her a driver's license.
Your picture was on it.
What? Hold on a second. What, Eddie?
He did give the wrong number.
Did he?
The number that he gave came back to a Hispanic man in Del Rio, but...
So she didn't check his driver's license?
It was close enough to his own, and I just mixed the numbers up and found him.
Oh, so you did find him?
Oh, absolutely. Oh. Same address he wrote down and everything else on the winter sheet. So.
So we still have him?
Yeah, I've got his mom's telephone number. We can call and ask her.
Now what, Michael?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
nice try.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Now what?
Dude.
You come back up and apologize, and we'll let it go.
I'll do that.
Okay.
Not right now?
No, tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Nice.
Very nice.
He had that one coming.
Yes, he did.
Because that's all he's done over the past 2 or 3 weeks. Call up and say something smart-ass throughout the F you. I have to hit the delay, and nobody knows what the hell he said. Now that we got him, you're absolutely sure you found him?
Yes. Per the information that I have, it's him.
So he just wrote down the wrong driver's license number?
Yes.
But he just jumbled the numbers?
Yes.
Nice going, Eddie. Yeah, tomorrow we'll be running down his, is he the same guy with the felony?
Yes.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Wow. And Lewis is no longer the biggest idiot of the year.
More
of the Russ Martin Show coming right up. And now, back to the Russ Martin Show with J.D. Ryan.
Producer Trey Trenholm.
Associate producer Eddie Boyd. And Jonathan Dodge in the new 105.3 FM Talk White Lightning.
Is it the gay Stephen again? Traffic?
Yes.
Do we have somebody else for tomorrow in case Jonathan doesn't show again?
I've got an idea for somebody.
Who?
Sure you don't want to be surprised?
All right. Hold on. All right. Check on traffic. Good day, Stephen.
In Arlington, in both directions, Highway 360 at East Division Street, delays due to earlier accident. Both directions of 360 are reopened. Eastbound I-30 at North Cockrell Hill Road. There's an accident. Only the left lane is open and backed up to MacArthur. Russ, you know, I went out and checked out that Batmobile.
Yeah.
I'm going to sit in it, can I?
No.
I can't be robbing unless I get in there, you know. Where was I? Now, northbound Cooper Street at Wimbledon Drive, there's an accident there. Traffic by Carrabba's Italian Grill and Best Buy. You're making my tongue twist. Traffic by AutoZone. It's the holiday season, and there's no better way to stuff a stocking than with the AutoZone gift card. Get in the zone, AutoZone. This is Sweet Sergeant Stephen from the 5th radio program on Wild FM.
What?
What do you mean, what?
What?
Bend him over, grab his, and then pull him, and then...
Yeah. I said I was going to pull him by his nads and bend him in a tuck. Almost like doing that to him than I do John. I was going to say riding him, but that's queer. Oh, ask him what happened with his... don't bring him in here. But go out in the hall and ask him what happened with this thing with Craddock where they attacked him.
Traffic that time brought to us by Carrabba's Italian Grill and by Racetrack. Now, weather, here we go. Mid-50s for the low tonight. Tomorrow, beautiful again. Partly sunny, 68 degrees. And don't worry about it, it's going to get cold again. Currently, we have 64 degrees at the Talk That Rocks, Texas. The new 105.3 FM Talk.
I'm waiting on the big gay Stephen. If I don't get a hold of something, my voice is going to crap by tomorrow. I'm going to be out for the rest of the week. And I'm trying not to miss any more work since we're going to be off for a week and a half starting Monday.
I'm going to bring you something. When my throat was bad, and I lost my voice, my speech pathologist told me to go get this stuff called throat coat. It's a tea. It's an herbal tea.
Well, that's what Trey brought in here, some kind of herbal tea. And it's supposed to have honey in it.
Ain't the same. Not the same.
Because as bad as I feel, I know what it's like to listen to somebody with a raspy voice. I know it's damned irritating, which is why I'm thinking about starting a best of at 6.
Okay.
Also means I get to go drive the Batmobile earlier.
Yeah, go back out where it's cold in the wind. And
I got to get home.
I'll drive it. Kidding.
So did you bring the Christmas card up here?
Yes.
Hang on. And I don't understand why this pisses you off.
It's just rude.
I just spelled my tea crap. I'll be damned.
Oh, you got them over there?
What?
Tissues.
Crap. All right, I got most of it.
No, I showed it to you just because I think it's gaudy.
It's not gaudy. It's just him and his house.
Yeah, his house, his mansion.
Yeah?
Because they've always had some money, but they tremendous a lot of money a few years back. And now it's pictures, the Christmas cards are not the family around the fire. We're like, that's cool, that's fine if you want to personalize your Christmas card, but, pictures of your family, your whatever. But that's...
So what is it you don't like about his house?
It's not that. It's just like, why shove that in everybody's face in a Christmas card?
Where'd he get all the money?
actually won the lottery, believe it or not.
Really?
The actual Texas lottery.
So you're jealous?
I'm not jealous. I just think it's gaudy.
If I won millions of dollars, above
you
what I
have Batmobile pictures?
Above what I have for my contract.
Yeah, right.
If I won some extra $1 million?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Be all over my Christmas cards. This year will probably be the Batmobile. Have a batty Christmas.
You better hurry.
Batty holidays.
Well, in a way, that's almost cute. Because not everybody has a Batmobile. Everybody has a house. You don't have to show your dripping wealth. How about in front of the fireplace in front of the house? That way I don't have to see that it's a $5.2
Why don't you just throw it away and not let it bother you?
I just wanted to show it to you. Just thought it was kind of gaudy.
Hold it.
Every other year it's been him and his family in front of the fireplace. Suddenly, this year we got to see the new $5 million house.
Well, when did he win the lottery?
They just built the house. He actually stayed in that same house he lived in when he won it 3 years ago. He stayed there for 2 years while he had this built.
Well, why not just be happy for him?
I'm happy for him. I just don't want to see.
Because he's got something nice, you don't want him to have it?
No, I didn't say that. I don't care if he has it. I just don't want to see it in a Christmas card.
That's very small.
It's very small. What did you say yesterday? If I had something you wanted to burn up every day, if I got something you wanted to explode and burn up every day.
It's not the same thing.
It is exactly.
It is not. You're jealous because the guy sent you a picture of him and his family in his new house.
Yes.
I said if you had a Batmobile and I couldn't have one, I would want yours to burn up.
That's the same thing.
No, it's not.
I would have something that you'd be jealous of and you wanted me to lose it.
It's different.
It's still jealousy. You're jealous of something I have. That's all I am.
I don't want you to have it. You're jealous of him.
No, not really.
Yes, you are. Hold on a second. What is it, Trey?
Stephen couldn't talk about it, but he handed me this from the Texas Triangle.
What is that?
I'm guessing it's it's a gay and lesbian publication.
Is it a gay rag? Big Gay Stephen files charges following attack by Brent Brumley. That's weird. Mm-hmm. I know they're not related to Brumley.
Mm-mm.
Unless that's a pseudonym.
No, it's not.
By Hal Brumley. Not associated with Al Brumley.
Yes.
Radio's newest gay celebrity was attacked in what started out as a promotional stunt last week. 100.3 Wild FM's morning show, Big Gay Stephen, says he has filed charges. How come he can't talk about this?
I guess because of the legal.
He talked to them. How do you think they got the story?
He said he couldn't talk about it. Maybe I don't know.
Tell him if he'll come in and talk about it, I'll do the thing about his balls. You notice when he was doing traffic and I was saying that stuff?
Uh-huh. He was fine.
This is a great picture of him. It's almost like he's crying and he's holding a handkerchief up to his nose. Platinum blonde hair, black mustache. I'm trying to think of who he looks like. All right. Having been on the Fitz Radio Show for a month, Big Gay Stephen and fellow on-air personalities challenge members of the popular syndicated show Kid Craddock in the Morning to a boxing match in order to raise money for charity. When the Craddock Show failed to respond to the challenge, the Fitz?
Mm-hmm. It's new.
The Fitz.
Mm-hmm.
The Fitz.
Just call him Fitz.
Thank you. Fitz sent Stephen and fellow show member Niblet. Oh, that's right. I forgot about everybody. You got the Fitz, you got Big Gay Stevens, and you got the Niblet.
Yeah. And Spin and everybody else.
Instead of a discussion regarding a charity fundraiser between the two morning shows, Stephen says he received an unexpected welcome. I was walking down the sidewalk. 2 men approached me and blocked me like football players. They said, "You have to leave." I said, "This is public property." Yum. Then another guy grabbed me, and I was body slammed. Picked up and thrown down from the back and onto a cement structure. Luckily, my ass landed in the air.
Doesn't say that.
What?
It doesn't say the part about the ass.
Yeah.
No.
The attack, which occurred outside the building housing the studio of KISS FM, was broadcast live over the air at Wild FM. According to Big Gay Stephen, Niblet believed the 2 men who attacked him worked for the rival station. Stephen credits Niblet with pulling the men off of him. I'll never forgive him for that, says Stephen. With his ass still posed in the air. They never told me who they were. They pushed and shoved me and threw me into the dirt, and they wouldn't stop. Yum. I was very frightened and slightly moist. I pretended to struggle to get free. Thankfully, Niblet helped pull them off of me. The other one I squeezed out.
You're not going to get the gays twisted on you, so quit.
What about the Indians? Are they mad yet?
No, they're not mad yet. They're not going to be mad about the promo. They're not going to be mad about anything.
Yeah. What'd you use for the promo?
Turn my call.
What did you use? Loaded, Eddie. Do I got to start listening to these things before I leave?
No. It's funny.
Let me finish this. With ratings in full swing, many questions whether the attack was a hoax. It wasn't long before listeners discovered the attack was real, which turned questioning into outrage. Wild FM's message board was filled... Some more honey. And then it just goes... Then basically just tells the story over again.
Look at the cover of the magazine.
It's the cover of it?
No, just look at it.
I can't find the cover. Yeah, that's gay. It's a naked cowboy on the front. Cowboy hat over his crank, rope, cowboy boots, naked. That's gay. This is like a 2 or 3 page story. Let's see how it ends. I have a phobia and I didn't want this to get out in public. Am I still reading the same story? Yeah. Because I was having a hard time, we sent Niblet out to do our stunts. Lately I've been having so much fun that I've gotten over my phobia and they started sending me out on stunts. What's his phobia?
Okay.
I guess going out in public?
Yeah.
Huh. 40-year-old Steven says he's 5'11", he didn't weigh 205 pounds.
Doesn't look like it.
Unless he's toting stuff in his butt.
No.
Was that hell that just screamed in the hall?
I have no idea. Let me look.
Yeah. I'm not a fighter. Originally from upstate New York, Steven worked in accounting before being laid off in June. Says about a year ago he called Wild FM's morning show. Was that him?
Yeah.
And he can't talk about any of this?
He said he could not talk about it.
This is one gay magazine. Leather and fetish wear. I thought fetish only had one T. Is it 2? 1?
I don't know.
Instant Passion, gay personals. They've got gay realtors.
Sure.
You mean sure?
Gay everything. They support them. They support people like themselves in every walk of life.
More gay realtors? Gay car wash? Gay fashion show? People are gay.
Yes, they are, openly.
Guy's got a nice ass. Turtle Creek photo. Guys kissing. They're gay.
Yes, they are.
Nelson Mandela. Is he gay?
I don't think so.
What's he doing in here?
I can't see it from here.
All right. That's damn strange. All right, there you go. How we doing, Eddie?
We need a break.
Do we? All right. Get a best of ready because I don't know how much longer I'm going to last. Yes, Mama Rob?
Well, hello there.
Hi, sweetie.
Hi.
This is Rob, our promotions director's mother.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Visiting Dallas, but, I'm not sure I'm ever going to leave.
Why is that?
I haven't been able to tell Rob that yet because I was supposed to be here for a visit. I love it.
Where are you
I'm walking downtown every day.
Where are you from?
Virginia. Montrose, Virginia. It's in the northern neck of Virginia. I'm sure no one has ever heard of the northern neck of Virginia.
No.
But it's very historic. Robert E. Lee's boyhood home.
Right.
George Washington's birthplace.
Nelson Mandela.
Mm-hmm. The area of 5 presidents.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Beautiful. Between the Rappahannock and the Potomac River.
Did you enjoy the Batmobile?
I love the Batmobile. Oh, my God.
See?
There it is. Yeah. Just like Rob.
Yeah.
It was incredible.
She actually got in the car and screamed out, Jeepers Creepers.
Well,
That's a Rob phrase.
It was a mixed crowd. I was trying to... Well, I suppose I could have been a little more expressive.
No, that's quite all right. You did fine. Are you going to be staying for New Year's Eve?
No.
Oh, that's too bad because I need a date. I thought possibly you could accompany me.
My plans could be changed.
I think I would enjoy that.
Do you really?
Yes.
Are you asking me out?
Absolutely. A nice New Year's Eve thing. Possibly later back, retire to my house. Yeah. We set in the garden tub.
Yeah.
Fart in the water.
Could be arranged.
See?
Perfect.
Could be arranged. Yes. Well?
You dwell on that, and we'll just plan a big New Year's Eve party.
I'm going to dwell on that.
Okay.
Well, like I say, I'm pondering staying forever.
I think you should stay.
Who knows?
We'd love to have you.
Thank you.
Where are you right now?
I'm sitting in the lobby of the Canton.
The what?
I spent some time at the Adolphus in South Rodeo.
You enjoyed the Adolphus?
Oh, my goodness, yes.
Yes, okay.
The concerts.
Mm.
I was there for the concerts. It was wonderful.
Was Rob a little kid?
Was Rob little?
Yeah, because now he's big and bulky and, hulkish.
Actually, he was always very attractive.
I know, but was he a small frame kid?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
No.
Well, you dwell on the big New Year's Eve thing because I'm excited about it.
Oh, I'm excited too.
Don't forget about the garden tub.
And take care. And listen, if you're ever in Virginia, you must come.
Absolutely.
I'm 100 miles from D.C.
I can't wait.
And I know you've got a lot of things going on in D.C.
No, I would love to come out there.
Wonderful.
Don't forget about the garden tub.
Okay.
Okay?
Take care.
You just had to do it.
Do you know what that's going to do to Rob? If he thinks I'm taking his mom out, then we're going to go back to my house and fart in a tub?
Yeah. Yes.
Get a nice bottle of Chardonnay.
Mm-hmm.
Light some candles.
Yeah.
Mama Rob, give me a big hug. That's a good girl. Never mind.
What?
I was just figuring out there is a way to donkey punch her in the tub.
No, quit.
Stop it. The best I could do.
That's good.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll be back.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
All right, 6:15. J.D. Ryan is here. Trey Trenholm, Eddie Boyd, Dan O'Malley's on the phones. And nobody still heard from Jonathan.
Not a word.
All right. There's your Christmas card back.
Thank you.
God, it's 6:15.
Mm-hmm.
This throat stuff you have, how well does it work?
It's very good. It was recommended by my speech pathologist.
Well, I mean, tomorrow, if I start taking it, am I going to be able to make it through 4 hours?
Yeah, it's a tea. You have to sip it. It's a hot tea. And
Trey brought me a hot tea with honey in it.
Not the same. This is specifically designed by singers, people that sing for a living, to take care of their throats. You have to go get it at Whole Foods. You can't just pick it up any place.
Wow. Whole Foods.
It's good. It's good stuff.
Yeah. Thank you. Eddie, we have anything to play?
What did I tell you? Or could the answer be C?
Which one are you happier with?
They're both about the same. They're okay.
All right, let me have one of them. Surprise me. Which one is this?
Could the answer be C?
All right. O'Malley, just one person is all we need. Thank you. I'll load up the promo that JD did for yesterday. I never heard that. What?
Any desire in betting on the Mavericks game before it starts?
Can we still place a bet?
Mm-hmm.
What's the run?
Mavericks are favored by 9 over Indiana Pacers. Indiana's the team that broke their winning streak back.
All right, so the Mavericks have to win by 10 points for me to get paid.
Yes.
What's the over-under?
I need to pull that back up. I believe it was right around 200.
Mm-hmm. All right, let me have 50 on the Mavericks.
50 on and the over-under is 207.
And 50 on over. What do you think, JD?
I'm a 50 on the Mavericks.
Eddie, are you out?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Oh, here's the... What did you use? Use the Indian thing from yesterday?
Yeah, and you got to let it go all the way to the little announcer at the end, too.
The Russ Martin Show, 3 to 7 p.m. weekdays on the talk that rocks Texas. The new 105.3 FM Talk.
If you cause a big stink, we might protest. I doubt it. Kid Crappy got protested. In fact, we almost got him fired. No, you didn't.
I mean, all AW did was say something about a rain dance.
I think he sent somebody out to do a rain dance. Didn't they used to do rain dances?
I believe they did.
All right, so what's wrong with that?
Especially it was in the middle of the summer and had a drought going on. And
he didn't even, the fact that he was part Indian was fine. But he didn't even have to be part Indian to keep that from being offensive. If they really did rain dances in the past, there's no reason why you can't do it now. It's like all the other jokes we make. If at one point it really happened, you could say it. Like black people stealing. Yeah. Oh, it's funny, the jokes about blacks or anybody else. That's funny. You guys aren't going to protest. But if you do, we have the Firewater cabinet here in the studio. Listen. Tasty.
The Russ Martin Show, 3 to 7 p.m. weekdays on the talk that rocks Texas. The new 105.3 FM Talk.
They're not going to protest.
Obviously. Apparently not. That ran all day. Nobody's made a phone call.
It makes me think nobody's listening.
They're listening.
But when the ratings come out, we're still at the top.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't make any sense.
Did you see the email from Chris?
They just get it.
Chris who?
Gephardt.
No, what's he want?
Oh, just about you think no one cares about the Batmobile and the hits on your website.
Okay.
You averaged 200,000 a day. Yesterday you had over 650,000.
Jesus. Oh, my God.
I had 650,000 hits on the website yesterday.
659,746.
Yeah, you're right. Nobody's listening.
That's not possible. His ratty service would lock up.
Damn.
I think he boosted it.
I know. He put me on a high-speed server. All right, so there were 650,000 hits.
That's a ton.
I understand that.
I mean, 200,000.
All right, I'm fabulous. It's a fabulous show. Even when I suck, it's still fabulous. Is that what you want me to say?
It would be nice to hear every once in a while.
All right.
Okay.
That's still bull.
It's not. It's fun.
I know when a show sucks, and I know when I'm sitting right in the middle of it. Like right now, I want to go home.
You don't feel well. Doesn't mean the show sucks. Just means you work harder to make it good. Make it fun.
All right, Dan is line 2? Okay. Here we go.
It's time to get lucky and play the game that even a mutant mongoloid monkey could win. Let's play. Could the answer be C? And here's your host, Russ Martin.
All right, Don, welcome to the show. What do you do for a living?
I'm in mortgage.
Mortgage?
Yeah.
All right. JD, what's Don playing for today?
Don will be playing for...
You had 20 minutes to grab that.
I was writing down the time. Pass for 2 to the Penthouse Key Club Holiday Ball presented by the New Fine Arts. Coming up Saturday at the Hotel Intercontinental, and a $50 gift certificate to ProFlowers.com.
All right. You understand how we play, Don?
What are we playing?
Say it again.
Was it to the NSBC?
Yes, you'll have to get every answer right.
Yes, I know how to play.
Okay, here we go. Number 1. Which way am I going, Eddie? And here? And here. All right. Scientists are really becoming worried about the ice caps melting too fast. They believe the process can be reversed if, A, the greenhouse effect can be stopped in the next 2 years, B, the government can keep people from moving closer to them, destroying the natural balance, or C, they can keep J.D. Ryan from moving around because the gravitational pull of his head is moving us closer to the sun.
C.
Yes. Trey Trenholm says that he shakes more now than he did before he started working at the radio station. He believes it's because A, he's not used to that much pressure, B, his mom is a nudist, or C, the thought of JD's huge head falling on him is way too scary.
That one's C.
Yes. After his remarks at Strom Thurmond's birthday party, Senator Trent Lott said that he had no intentions of resigning, stating the main reason as A, he feels he can do more for affirmative action, B, he believes that he did nothing wrong, C, if J.D. Ryan can hold the same beliefs and still be on the radio, why can't he be senator?
C.
After pleading no contest to driving on drugs charges, Nick Nolte said he was hoping for an easy sentence. Instead, the judge ordered him to... A, do community service, which includes picking up trash on the highway. B, re-enter a drug rehab center and go to jail if he doesn't. C, transcribe an entire Dan Lewis show.
That's C.
J.D. Ryan has become more in touch with the environment. He wants to do his part by A, stop using plastic or styrofoam cups. B, picking up trash on the interstate. C, lending his likeness to chia pets so people can grow oak trees in their homes.
That one's C.
How did I get in the barrel?
I don't write these, Eddie does. Al Gore announced that he would not run for president in 2004 because A, he's afraid of the backlash for the way he lost in 2000. B, it took him too long getting over the close loss before. Or C, after hearing Dan Lewis got his own show, he knew the end was near and wants to spend the last... Screw it.
C.
Yes. Wants to spend the time with his family. Bush says that he will have a missile defense system set up in 2 years. He fears that if we don't, A, Middle Eastern countries will have ICBMs and can attack the U.S. B, a war between two countries could spill over to the U.S. Or C, the payback for the Dan Lewis show will be most definitely nuclear war.
That's C.
And finally, the jobless rate going up right before the holidays is usually scary. This year, yes. Tell me what he's won.
All right, he's won a pass for 2 to this weekend's huge party, the Penthouse Key Club Holiday Ball, December 21st at the Hotel Intercontinental, and a $50 gift certificate to ProFlowers.com.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right.
All right, 6:34. J.D. Ryan is here. Trey Trenholm, Eddie Boyd, Dan O'Malley's on the phones. Still don't know where Jonathan is. Joey's back in the studio. Where's Bonehead?
In the kitchen.
What's he doing? Where'd you go? What'd you get?
I didn't know that we had Crystal Light. I used to drink this when I first had throat problems. The problem is it's very hot. It's a hot Crystal Light. It'll cut through that.
Will it?
Hot. Very hot. That came out of the coffee maker.
All right.
Give it a minute.
Okay.
Or pour some of that in there to cool it off. I told you.
Sucker.
Why don't you pour something cool in there, like some water or something? Cut through it.
Yeah, screw it. I'm cured.
No.
It's a miracle drug. If I don't get something, I'm trying my best not to miss any work between now and the weekend.
Okay.
We're still in ratings, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
But it's the end of the book.
It is.
Yeah, F it.
I'll bring in some of the throat coat tomorrow. That'll help. Best thing you do is voice rest tonight. Don't scream.
I got it. I think part of the problem last night was I was screaming at the Penthouse Club last night.
Mm-hmm. And clearing your throat is one of the worst things you can do.
Why don't you go find Big Gay Steve and tell him to come in here and unload my mouth?
I think the Big Gay left.
Now, that was a big chance?
Yeah. Yeah.
You blew it. You get it?
Yeah, I do.
All right. What?
The band for New Year's Eve, The Factory, they have been emailing me and want to set up a time for you to come and practice with them.
For what? Oh, I'm playing that one song with them. Have them come up here.
They can't bring all their equipment up here. You're playing one song.
Right.
Can't just go where they practice?
I'll just take my stuff to them?
I'm sure they have an amp and everything. Just take your guitar and...
So I can just take the guitar and go to there?
Right.
No.
You want them to come here?
Yes.
Lug all their heavy equipment, drums, everything.
Hey, should have took up the harmonica.
Don't do that.
Get a comb and toilet paper. This isn't working.
It's going to give it a minute. Relax.
Minute James Brown audio. We've been pitching all week. Yeah, if they want to come up here tomorrow or Thursday, it'll be fine.
It's on the other one I gave you already.
Here?
Yes.
You can't go to them at all.
Did we cover this? I already took one strike off earlier. You're down to one strike. 3 strikes, and you get the rocket coat. You know you're going to... Why don't you just ride the rocket coat now? Because you know you're going to screw something up. Let's just do it now and get it over with. Wouldn't that be fun? That'll take the stress off.
No.
All right. Well, then here's what you do. Screw up 2 more times and then fight us. Instead of just giving in.
Yeah.
It's going to happen anyway. Why put yourself through all the grief?
I just don't see why you can't go and
rocket coat.
Practice with them.
Boom. Rocket coat. It's a dandy, too. How many rockets did you strap to the back of it, Eddie?
34 last count.
How you going to light them all at the same time?
I'm going to get a bunch of those sparklers that shoot stuff out and then just try to hose the whole thing all at once.
Oh, okay.
That would be a fire hazard.
Not necessarily. Not for us.
Yeah, for me.
Not for us. They're not all the same size rockets.
No, I got some of the really big ones, but I took the actual part that explodes off, so it's just the rocket part.
How do you do that?
When the really big ones, it's a separate part. You just have to untape it and pull it off.
Okay. See there? We've taken off the reports. And what it's called?
Yes.
You're safe now.
Well, oh joy. It's still flaming things.
You're the most,
you're the
most ungrateful bastard I've ever met.
Mm-hmm.
Most people would say thank you.
Most.
Thank you for taking off the report.
You're going to set me on fire.
It'll be fun. Anyway, tomorrow or Wednesday. I'm pretty sure I'll be in work tomorrow. Go do it.
So I have to call them and tell them for one song they have to haul all their stuff.
Chi. Papa.
Huh?
Chop, chop.
Oh. Try to find out.
Dude, sweet. Go on. All right, where's the James Brown audio?
I gave it to you to put it in the machine. It's the first two cuts. It's just the movie he did for BMW. I just thought it was funny.
If I knew then what I know now, darkness is death digging.
Did he just say darkness?
No, he didn't say that.
Is that what he said?
No. And now it's been so long since I saw the movie. I can't remember exactly, because there it's subtitled because you can't understand what he's saying. No.
He just said darkness is a death.
No.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
Let's listen to it again.
Okay.
Man, you don't have a clue to what I'm talking about. If I knew then what I know now, darkness is death digging.
Why didn't you give me this bit earlier? This is funny. Now we wasted at 6:40 where everybody's almost home.
Sorry. Play it tomorrow.
What is he saying? Because it sounds just like darkness is. What's he saying? Hold on.
Darkness is death digging.
Yeah. Darkness is a death. That's what he's saying.
I saw the movie and they subtitle his words, and it wasn't what he said. I just thought it was odd that they picked somebody for a movie that could no longer speak.
Darkness is a death.
A nigga with a cookie.
Darkness is death digging.
No.
What is it then?
I don't remember now. The BMW film series, go watch it for yourself.
Is it still online?
Yeah. It's the last.
Still doing spots for him?
No.
We'll quit it then.
No, I'm just telling you where I got it.
All right.
At the devil's time. Man, you don't have a clue to what I'm talking about.
Well, no.
Good. Out of here. What you about to hear? What you about to hear?
No idea.
I have a clue to what I'm talking about.
Well, no.
Good. Out of here. What you about to hear? It doesn't mean anything, you know. And so.
What you're about to hear.
Is that what he's saying?
It doesn't mean anything. Yeah.
Here's what we should do. We should take clips from this.
Okay.
Clips from Ozzy.
Yeah.
Put them back together and let them talk to each other.
Yes. We could do that.
What you about to hear? It doesn't mean anything, you know. And so just go along with it.
All right, so what you're about to hear doesn't mean anything. Go along with me.
I think that was it, yeah.
All right.
It's crazy talk. Remember me? Hey, what's up, son? I ain't seen you for a while, baby. I'm Asian, man. Not kidding. I got to have some help. I want to renegotiate the contract. My contract.
Did he have his teeth in?
Yes.
I'm not being facetious. Yes. I've seen him without his teeth, and he's harder to understand.
Yes, he had his teeth in the whole film.
Mm-hmm.
This is the devil he's talking to, it's Gary Oldman. But yeah.
Yes, Trey?
I think it's line 5.
What?
I don't know.
What do I want? I mean, what do they want?
They want to talk to you.
Who is it?
It's Tracy from the factory, the band playing.
Well, why don't you say that next time? Damn it.
Sorry.
You're up to 2 now.
Uh-oh.
That was Eddie applauding.
Mm-hmm.
He just comes in, he's holding up 5 fingers. Well, that means what? Stop? Take a phone call?
Yeah.
Hi. I'm supposed to know that 5 fingers in the air means somebody from the Fear Factory is on the phone.
Hey, just
back up to 2. 1 strike away. Rocket coat.
I forget to explain things sometimes. Tracy from the factory, they were listening.
Yes, Tracy.
Yes. How
yes,
you doing?
I'm fine.
Good. We got to get together and rehearse tomorrow?
Can you come up?
Yeah, we'll be up there.
Perfect. Thank you. There. Handled. Why do you have to make a big deal out of everything?
What do you mean? You're making the whole band come up here for one song.
Yes. Do they want to?
Absolutely.
What's the problem?
Not a problem.
Thank you.
What did you? Хотел yourself for fame and fortune.
I can't understand Gary Oldman.
There's actually a couple spots in the movie where they subtitle him too.
Didn't want to deliver. Yes. Yeah. But the aging process we didn't address it. And when did you figure that out? Well, I'll tell you. I can't do the split no more.
I can't do the splits no more. I know that because in the beginning of the movie, he's a young man doing the splits.
Got it. Can't do the splits no more.
That's it.
Whew. I thought possibly it was constipated.
No.
Are you sure I'm wrong?
Positive. I can't do the split no more. It ain't easy to be James Brown and scare the kids. Just you scared me. And I'm the Prince of Darkness. I'm talking about a friendly wager. I like a wager, but I like the concept of winner take all. What you propose? Another soul for another 50 years.
I can understand him now.
Now it comes and it goes.
The aging process is less than my ability to perform. I can't maintain my fame and fortune. Exactly what did you have in mind, Jane? Drag the strip at dawn. Mine versus...
I don't even care anymore.
Okay.
Okay, Godfather.
Cool. Is there anything else?
Now the car race. At the end.
What's at the end?
It's just about 30 more seconds in track number 2. It's just the end of the movie. Then they had the big car race in the end, obviously.
Does he mumble more?
He mumbles more.
Change the sunrise to sunset.
Sunrise, sunset.
That's what I did.
That's what I did. On the pie.
Well,
fruit punch.
Get out of the car.
I can have Hill Rush Reagan.
I thought we had a deal.
It's crazy talk.
No problem, man. Goodbye.
Is that it?
Pretty much it.
Got a brand new bag.
So that's it.
All right. Except for the beginning, that was a waste of time.
Sorry.
God, we got 13 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Are we done breaking?
We need one more.
You want to do it here?
We should.
What is this, chloroseptic?
Yeah.
I'm cured.
No. Isn't that for sore throat? Or is your throat sore?
It's scratchy, it's sore, it's itchy.
Itchy?
Feels like I've been eating sandpaper things.
No.
Where's Big Gay Steven?
No.
He left.
All right. Take one more break and then I'm going home.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
Hey, Dan. Tell, is Mish on tonight? Tell him he may be on early. When is Fettner giving me my shot?
It will be here, beginning of the show tomorrow.
What is it?
some kind of steroid.
Oh, more cortisone?
No, she had a name for it. It's the same shot they gave you when you were sick and you had your weenie clipped and all that.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Because you got feeling better pretty quickly after that, didn't you?
Yeah. Yes, Neil?
Hey, Russ, sorry about your voice, man, but what about the two women that were in there the other night? Can you sum that up in a few words?
What do you mean?
Those women.
Which ones?
Those two girls.
When?
Came up there last night. I mean, yesterday.
Oh, the chicks from Penthouse?
Yeah.
They were great. Why?
Yeah, I just was wanting to know.
Okay, thanks. Can you make the plugs last 5 minutes?
No. Well, I could do them all.
No. All right, this is the last one. We'll go. Rusty.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Oh, hi. Hey, Russ. If you're interested, if you can give me the specifications on your rocket launchers, the tubes, what they're made of and how thick they are and all that, I can build you some prototype rockets if you let me know what kind of performance you want out of them. We can come up with some prototypes for you. I can, simulate your tubes so you can test fire them, not on your car.
Right. What do you do for a living?
Pardon me?
What do you do for a living? Yeah, fill up septic tanks.
Say.
You what?
I'd rather not say.
Well, you don't mind me asking since the fact you want to make explosives for me.
Well, no, I'm not making explosives. Everything's legal and above board, and you can purchase everything that you need, totally legally.
Okay, email me later.
What's that?
Dan, tell him. I can't take any more of this. All right, are you ready?
Absolutely.
I sound wonderful.
Go home. Voice rest. Don't drink.
No alcohol?
It's a drying agent. It's very bad for your vocal cords.
What about a mixed drink?
Same thing. Do what you want to do, but...
What about a fruity one?
It's still alcohol. It's a diuretic.
You better just go home and do a couple of lines.
Okay. God. Learn more about the Russ Martin Show, to email anyone on the show, to get into the studio audience, to make a donation to the Listener Foundation, or to get on the show's weekly email list, simply go to russmartin.com. The police and firefighter poster still available. Click on news at russmartin.com. To email us during the show, and only during the show, send your messages to studio@russmartin.com. My website is johndavidryan.com. For Eddie's fascinating and provocative website, eddieboyd.com. Trey's new one's up, treytrenholm.com. Learn more about the Dan Lewis Show, danlewisshow.com. To contact Everett Newt in his law office, call him at 214-823-LAWS or go to dallasattorney.com. For information on men's health, Dr. Chris Fettner, the official urologist of the RMS, it's drfettner.com. Limousine service for the Russ Martin Show, provided by Ultimate Limousines, the official limousine service, 214-543-3736. Everything else is 1053fmtalk.com.
And I didn't know this until this morning. They put video of the Batmobile being delivered. Yeah. It's on my website, but it's in the news section. Okay. So, you want to see that? That's where that is. So you guys, I'll see you. Bye.